Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Alan Klein, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Alan Klein. And yeah, we're back. We are back today. It's the final stream from this race, our Tour de France. We're on stage 13. We're about to start stage 14. We'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a good day. Rarix, do you think Tadej will be at the Vuelta or not? That's a great question, and I'm going to say he will be there. I'm going to say Tadej's going to the Vuelta. Obviously, since the last stream, the Tour de France has finished in real life, and Tadej, what can you say? What can you say at this point about Tadej Pogacar, guys? It's ridiculous. The man is, a different league to even the second best GC riders in the world. It's just crazy. But I think he'll be at the Vuelta. I think he's worried about it affecting his World Championships hunt for another rainbow jersey, but I think he'll be fine. And I reckon he'll be at the Vuelta. But anyway, welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a good... What day are we on? Is it Tuesday? Not sure at this point. Let's have a look, shall we? Tuesday afternoon, early evening. And today, like I said, we are starting our final week of this Tour de France, our Tour de France playthrough, where Tadej Pogacar is riding for Caja Rural. Tadej Pogacar riding for the worst team at the Tour de France. We have taken over his old team with Isaac Del Toro at the helm, and we have 20 seconds right now on Tadej Pogacar. I fumbled a little bit in the last stream. We'll gloss over that. We have some big mountains coming up today, and I can't wait to get into it. I really cannot. Renz Coper says his Vuelta ambitions probably get saved with the Jonas crash. Yeah, you're probably right. If Jonas was really pushing him even closer at the Tour, you might be right. But also, he was already 3 minutes ahead of Jonas when Vingegaard crashed out the race. So would it have been much different? I'm not sure. Alan Klein, currently playing PCM on my off day from work. Can't complain. Hope you're having a great day too. Alan Klein, that sounds fantastic. Hope you're having a good PCM session. Is it a career mode? Is it a pro cyclist? Let me know. Or maybe a one-off race. Simon says, that was Alaphilippe's last Tour de France. That is savage, isn't it? That's heartbreaking. Alaphilippe, one of my favourite riders. One of my favourite riders of all time, really, since I really got into cycling. Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it will be his last Tour de France. I think he said it, right? I saw the quote in French. But yeah, Alaphilippe. What a guy. What a guy. I interviewed that guy at Milan San Remo 2 years ago. Milan San Remo 2024. Let me tell you, that guy smells unreal. Wild quote, but he smells unreal. I want to know what aftershave he wears. Alpha F1, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. And welcome in to Isostatic Angel. Welcome in. First stream, finally catching a stream. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Scepter Cock. Well, let's talk about that. You do indeed see it right. Welcome in, Sep, but your eyes do not deceive you, because Raul Garcia Pierna, the Movistar rider, 75 mountain on the man, is currently leading this Tour de France. He has over 1 minute on Remco, then we're in third place, right there, only 12 seconds behind Remco with Del Toro, and right behind us, Vingegaard and Pogacar. So it's very, very close, a very cagey GC battle so far. Sexas still there. Carapaz, Pidcock, Skelmos as well. Adam Yates is here. Now, Adam Yates jumped up in the GC alongside Harold Tiada and alongside Raul Garcia Pierna. That was a few stages ago now. If we go back to stage 10, this was the big stage in the last stream because we had a big breakaway go clear featuring our very own Adam Yates. Raul Garcia Pierna was second place on that stage, and he moved up in the GC, taking over 8 minutes on Tadej Del Toro. That's where we lost, almost 30 seconds to Pogacar. And this was the stage that really changed the GC battle at this race. So stage 9, Remco was in yellow. On this stage, stage 10 to Le Lioran, Garcia Pierna and Tiada jumped into the 1-2. So that's how we've made it to stage 13. And Raul Garcia Pierna is currently winning this Tour de France. Crazy, crazy stuff. But yes, Sepp the Cock. That's how that's happened. Rerix always liked Alaphilippe. He might get a solid result in San Sebastian. Well, let's see. Let's hope so. Remco Evenepoel, I think, is going to go to San Sebastian. And let's be honest, he's probably going to win it. Or maybe Quinn Simmons, I think, has a good chance at San Sebastian as well, based on his good form. Alan Klein playing PCM 23, currently 5 seasons deep with what started as a Quippo Kern farmer. Full Spanish team. That sounds really, really fun. Sounds great. Well, hope you're enjoying your day off, Alan Klein. Sounds lovely. And like you say, Raul Garcia Piana in great form in this race. Really good form. Seaman wants to see Alaphilippe at the Vuelta. Yeah, I think we all do. That would be nice to see. And yeah, Sepp de Kock. I will be missing Magnus Cort in the Peloton. Of course I will. Of course I will. His iconic Tour de France Grand Depart in Denmark on home roads where he went in the breakaway, winning the KOM jersey for those few stages. That was iconic, wasn't it? Anyway, guys, let's just jump in because, yeah, we have a very interesting battle right now for the GC. Remco del Toro, Vingegaard and Pogacar. It's about 30 seconds separating them. And let's have a look at stage 14 to Le Markstein. There it is. We have the Col de Hague to finish. Plenty of climbing beforehand as well. Yeah, Grand Ballon to start the day. There is that plateau to the finish. Pogacar is the favourite. And I'm not quite sure how to play this stage. I'm really not. Let's see the race days and go from there, shall we? Let's just check the sliders. We're on times 1.8 attributes terrain and 0.8 secondaries, so that should be fine. I'm quite nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite nervous to try and win this race because yeah, Pogacar 84 mountain on the man. I think I saw in today's World DB update he's now got 85 mountain. So yeah, I'm glad we're not racing that version of Tadej. Let's put it that way. Although I think Del Toro got an upgrade as well. Anyway, Le Markstein awaits. Let's jump in, shall we? Let's jump in. Had RGP on my Movistar career, did Rerix. He finished 4th on the Giro against Jonas and Tadej. Wow. What a rider. Did he develop his stats in your career mode save, Rerix? Because that is wild. That is wild stuff for Garcia Piana. Okay, away we go. Let's just assess things here. Let's have a look at what's going on. Now, do I join the breakaway today? That's the question. Our GC plays a Del Toro and also kind of Adam Yates in 2 minutes 40. Do I go in the breakaway? Is it worth it today? There's not really a satellite launch pad. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we go in the breakaway? Garcia Piana in yellow is Patrick's fantasy. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Of course, Patrick from the Lanterne Rouge, I assume you're talking about. Okay, 78 mountain. That makes sense. I don't know if where to go in the breakaway here, guys. Maybe McNulty and Grossschartner can go in, and Vermeersch as well. Let's try and get these boys to the front, shall we? Let's just try and control things and get Grossschartner and McNulty to the front. So yeah, we do have Abel Boulderstone, of course, in our team, replacing Tadej Pogacar. Again, not in great form today, sadly. So he's going to do some protecting work. In fact, Nils Pollitt can do that instead. That's better. But yeah, this is going to be a really, really tricky stream in terms of trying to win this race. Caja Rural Poggy hits different. Oh, you know he does. With Fernando Gaviria, who's been kind of looking after him throughout this race so far. One sec, guys. Okay, that's sorted. Okay. Timo Berlins. Which other proper GC guy will go to the Vuelta if you know? I think Joao Almeida is trying to go there, but that's a good question. I'm not sure, Timo Berlins. Anyway, I think I'm going to try and jump to this breakaway with McNulty and Grossschartner. Let's have a look. See if this is allowed. Probably not. Yeah, I think Almeida's going to La Vuelta. I think Roglic is going as well. So yeah, let's see how that goes for old Primoz. Okay, they won't really let this breakaway go. I think it's because I'm attacking with multiple riders at the same time. So let's just try it like this. Try and get 2 riders in the break. If you struggle to get a breakaway going, guys, and you're attacking with the train, I think you can often in PCM break up the train and attack that way. Anyway, this breakaway not going so far. Not at all. And I'm not sure it's worth going in today's breakaway, I have to say. But Del Toro on a +1, it's not great. It's not great. Okay, Timo Berlin said Skjelmos and Mads Pedersen going to the Vuelta. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I was really hoping for Gaviria to have a great result at this tour. Yeah, sadly, Rarex didn't work out, did it? For the legendary Fernando Gaviria. A bit of a strong word for Gaviria, but we move. Can I sneak into this break, guys? It's not going to happen right now, is it? So let's just chill in this peloton. And like I said, I'm really a bit stuck with my strategy today and how we go about it. So if you have any suggestions for how we approach the stages today, please let me know in the chat. That would be very good. Anyway, guys, did you enjoy the Tour de France? Did you enjoy the final few stages? We did a few watch-alongs here on stream. They were really fun, but obviously we didn't do that for any of the final stages. What did you make of the Champs-Élysées stage? That's my big question for you guys. What did you make of that crazy finale in Paris? Kind of a mad one, wasn't it? Simon was shaking from that final stage. Yeah, it was crazy. That Van der Poel final attack was crazy. And I don't want to say it, there was some serious motor pacing going on. There was, let's be real. In the final 10K for Tadej and Van der Poel, but it was an unbelievable finish. Like the strength from both Pogacar and then Van der Poel, of course, even more so. Just ridiculous. All right, we've got a 6-rider breakaway. Screw it. Let's try and join this breakaway. McNulty and Grosschartner, get yourselves up the road, guys. But look at this. Pascal Ackermann trying to mark our climby boys out of this breakaway. I mean, what is going on here? What is going on here? This is just crazy. Yeah, Phil, it was perfect on of course, discussing on Champs-Élysées. It was almost perfect. It was almost perfect. They needed 10 meters further for it to be absolutely perfect, I reckon. Anyway, as you can see, we have a split in the peloton here. It's been a very chaotic start to this stage. Kind of struggling to stay on top of things, not going to lie. While also keeping up with the chat. Let's just chill, guys. Come on. This is the moment. Now we're going in the breakaway. Now no one can follow. McNulty and Grosschartner, get yourselves up the road, boys. Here we go. The final stage was insane, but I don't get the comparison to Amstel because that was so much better. Yeah, that's an interesting take, Alan Klein. Very interesting take. Because obviously there are similarities to what we saw at Amstel Gold with a crazy Van der Poel finish, but obviously it wasn't exactly the same. Yeah, that's very fair. All right, so I now have a breakaway. McNulty and Grosschartner up the road. We have Romo here, Izagirre, Storey, Venetval, and Parapantra quickly opening up 2 minutes. And now this is my next play. This is my next play. We've got to do this. We've got to try and shake things up at this race. We have the team depth. No, it's not quite the time. I was going to try and attack with Adam Yates, but it's not quite the time. Did Pogacar at the end do an extra turn so Van der Poel could win? Well, Timo Boelens, we've seen it before, haven't we? Because we saw it the other way round at the Ronde van Vlaanderen. Don't forget the Tour of Flanders. Van der Poel was working with Tadej. And everyone said Pogacar will drop him on the Alde Quarmont. And he did. But they still worked together. And like, maybe that was repaid in Paris, you know? I genuinely think that probably happens. But yeah, very interesting whichever way you look at it. So, Grosschartner and McNulty up the road. This breakaway coming apart a little bit. I am now going to make the move. with Adam Yates trying to bridge to this breakaway. The top of the Grand Ballon, very, very steep. Here we go. Abel Boldstone doing the lead out. And we go. Adam Yates trying to get to that breakaway. 11th place in the GC. Is this possible, Adam? Let's have a look, shall we? Wow, he's not getting any type of leash right now, but there you go. Adam Yates into the breakaway. We now have 3 riders up the roads, and this is perfect. Yatesy, sit in. Groschardt and McNulty. But look at the peloton behind. They're racing up this climb. Okay. I was still relaying. Okay, we'll stop that. We'll stop that. Ay. Okay, 3K to go. Let's try and get all these boys over this climb and go from there. Crazy starts to the stage, but we finally have a situation I'm quite happy with. With Boulderstone not pacing in this group. Much better. And there he is. There's a look at Pogacar riding for Caja Rural. And is Stefano Oldani going to do some work? Is it going to be Red Bull? Is it Movistar controlling for RGP? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. This is we're asking the question by going on the attack. Fidlak Ganja Mafia, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome into today's stream. We have 3 riders currently at the heads of the Tour de France. And yeah, this gap to the breakaway really coming in rapido, sadly. But thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a great day. Oh my word. This race is all over the road right now. And yeah, we've tried the attack with Yatesy, but clearly it's going to be caught. So we're going to have a reset here. Rarix, last Grand Tour for Nairo. Going to be very sad without him. Looks like he could be ready for a stage win. A stage win at La Vuelta. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Fidlak Ganja Mafia, how long are you on Twitch? I've been on Twitch for over 5 years, but I haven't streamed for 4 years until a few weeks ago. So we're newly back. As by the way, that's the finish line for this stage. Finley Helmink, welcome in. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. I'm doing absolutely fine, thank you. I'd be doing better if we were allowed into this breakaway properly. Currently not really allowed. So yeah, not been the best start to our stage 14 here at this Tour de France, where we're trying to beat Tadej Pogacar, racing for Caja Rural. Anyway, thanks for asking, Finley. Hope you're having a great day too, my man. The Nordic King, howdy, howdy. Howdy, sir. Welcome in. Welcome. So now the peloton down to 133 riders. I would like at least 1 rider in this break, but it's not going to happen at this point, I feel. So let's just recover in this descent, shall we? ×4 for a bit. Timo Bullens, I always struggle in the mountain stages. Mostly I use a train. Yeah, I would protect your leader in the mountains. That's how I would do it. You can see here, Timo Bullens. I've got Boulderstone. Let's just get some water while we're here. I've got Boulderstone protecting Del Toro. I want Del Toro protected the entire stage, basically. I'm going to try and keep him below 85 effort, so he's not spending any red energy. So that's my goal for Del Toro, to look after him as best I can, basically. Yeah, Rarix. Wellens would be good in the break. He would be good in the break. He's only on a 0 race day, though, so I think I'll keep him in the peloton. I'm just going to send 1 rider in the break. Why not? And that's going to be Felix Groschardt right here. Okay, we're going to be allowed to have 1 rider in the break, surely. Go on, Felix. Join that breakaway. It'd be good to have 1 satellite rider. Grimbull, much love from Canada. Thanks for keeping cycling content alive, Grimbull. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. Are you having a lovely morning, is it, in Canada? Is it still the morning? I assume it's pretty early in Canada still. Anyway, Del Toro struggling for water. We need Big Tim Wellens to get that water to him ASAP. Come on, Tim. Ah, come on, Grey Shartner. Join the front, buddy. Join the front. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of nervous for this finale because I think Tadej's going to beat us. I think he's going to beat us riding for Caja Rural, which is a horrible, horrible thought. Really is. But we now at least have a breakaway going with one rider in there. Just try and manage this climb, like, because you need to do it on every KOM on PCM. Obviously, we've got no red now with Grey Shartner and spending so much just trying to join a breakaway today. So much energy and so much time. I'm not sure it's going to be worth it in the end. Let's make sure McNulty stays in this group. Not sure why he's on 65. All right. We're now over 2 climbs today. We have 5 riders in the breakaway. Anders Johannesson, Stora, Jegat, Izagiri, and Grey Shartner. Few riders behind. Grimble, it's just past noon on the East Coast. Okay, just missed the morning. You and who shall not be named, Benji, make up your morning routine. I'm glad we can add to your day, Grimble. Appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words. It's awesome to hear. People from different countries, far away countries as well. I've never been to Canada. I would love to go to Canada. And it's awesome to hear like guys in different continents watching our content. So that's awesome. And yeah, it would be more awesome if I had a real plan for today's stage. But right now I'm really struggling to work out exactly what to do. We have Grey Shartner in the breakaway. The Ballon d'Alsace, not too difficult. And it's all really about the Col de Hague. But we still have a big peloton as well. So I'm not sure we can even launch anything before the Col de Hague. Casper says it's worth a try to drop Puggy's teammates on the next climb, maybe by relaying, who have less stamina on the last climb, maybe. That's not a bad shout, you know. We do have Grey Shartner up the roads. But you know what? I'm going to listen to you, Casper. I'm going to listen to you on this occasion. We're going to have Wellens and McNulty coming to the front to tempo. Yates, you can get in the wheel. That's fine. Let's really push this now. Grey Shartner up the road. He can just chill in this group. If I put relay 50, he shouldn't do any pulls in this group. Let's try and isolate Tadej Pogacar. Or at least make this really, really tricky. Brandon McNulty on a +3 day. He has 80 mountain, 82 medium mountain. He should be flying right now. So much so that Abel Boulderstone is really starting to struggle. So that's not great. Let's actually let's have Wellens protecting Boulderstone. You're cooked, bro. You're cooked. You're done for. Anyway, McNulty eating this breakaways gap now. Come on, let's shred it on the Ballon d'Alsace, especially over the top. Alpha F1 doing a career on PCM 25 with Ineos, and I'm winning the Vuelta with Pablo Torres and Lorenzo Finn. Buddy, that sounds great. Hope you're enjoying that. Anyway, we started this climb, just 125 riders. There's Poggy, no teammates around him. There's Molinar, Pogacar's teammate, really starting to struggle now. If we drop Boulderstone, that is fine by me. Yeah, we've tried to use our team strength to join the breakaway. Now we're using it to try and shred the peloton, basically. That's my thinking here. And you know what, McNulty? Come on, buddy. 92. Let's go. And Pogacar is third wheel in the peloton. And we're waiting for Grey Shartner, who's now going to go 95 over the top as well. Let's go. Let's go, boys. And how many riders can we drop out of this peloton? Not that many. We still have 87 over the top. That is just crazy, isn't it? That is crazy work. Yeah, I'll put these guys to 75 or something now. Isostatic Angel. Looking at the Vuelta parcours, stage 20 is crazy. 206k with 5,000 vertical meters. Yeah, that sounds crazy. I'm not going to lie. I can't picture the stage in my head. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it myself. I haven't done much looking at the Vuelta yet. I'm just recovering from the tour. Anyway, Poggy has, okay, Seb Berwick's in the peloton. Molinar, I think, is still in. I don't know why the game's running so poorly right now. But, okay. Poggy's still got a few teammates in the peloton, but they're right at the back. So that's not ideal, but we'll have to deal with it. And I think we're not going to have that selective a day right now, based on what's happened so far, which is a shame again. Maybe I should up the terrain slider a little bit. I think I will ahead of the next stage to... maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let's see. Let's see how let's see how this stage goes first. Right. Boulderstone and Timmy, it is your turn. Smash this flat section. Don't let anyone recover. Be good if our boys could recover, but that's okay. We do have an intermediate sprint coming up, but without bonus seconds, it's not worth it, is it? And to be fair, Abel Boulderstone has been going for the intermediate sprints. Can he take some points here, or is he going to cook himself? Let's see. Yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. He's done for. Abel Boulderstone, our replacement for Tadej Pogacar. Suffering right now at the Tour de France. But he's going to try and take these... he's going to try and take him from Tim Wellens. He's second. Abel Boulderstone is done for the day. We salute you, sir. Good job. Good job. Okay, how do we approach the final of this stage then? Let's have Grossschartner protecting Del Toro. For some reason, Del Toro not being protected there. Timo Bulens, I would happily play with the women's DB at some point. That would be a cool stream or video idea. Definitely down for that. Tuga Booga. Hi, Joe. Finally managed to catch a stream. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is a wonderful series idea. Thanks for the great content. Hey, I appreciate you. Tuga Booga, I appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's try and start this stream with a stage win, shall we? 35k to go. Calder Haag is next after this one. We're trying to shred this group, but we still have 78 riders here, which to me is not realistic. I think we need to up the sliders. Marcus, I will start a career. Well, first up, before a career, I do have a new YouTube video dropping tomorrow, which I'm going to implore you all to watch. So yeah, it's me talking about PCM 26 basically. So I'll leave it there for now. But yeah, hopefully you guys will watch that and appreciate what I'm saying. So yeah, I think I needed to make that video before making a career basically. Here we go, Janusz Kroll. Time for a real Tour de France. You know it. We're in a great battle here. Currently 20 seconds separating Del Toro and Pogacar in the GC. We do need some water though. And I think I'm going to rely on McNulty to do that. Del Toro should be fine without protection briefly. Enderman, no. Tadej is not in yellow. Currently we have Raul Garcia Pierna in the yellow jersey. Rising from the breakaway. He's in the yellow jersey currently at this Tour de France. Pogacar is still behind Del Toro. We're on 1 minute 26. You know what? I'll pause it. Louis Sahar, hello. Hello to you in Norway. I'll show you guys who've just joined the GC. We have Garcia Pierna first. Remco seconds. So obviously Garcia Pierna will drop behind. But then it's Remco, Del Toro, Vingegaard, Pogacar all within about 30 seconds. So it's all to play for. And this stage on the Calder Haag could definitely change some things. So, yeah, it's go time. It's go time, all right. Yannis Wassar, Richard Tello, Van Hills, all riders getting drops. Some good riders getting drops here. Grossschartner, maybe go 80. Let's chill. Let's chill. And next up, the Calder Haag. 7% for 11 kilometers, but some really steep pitches in there. Oi, there are some steep pitches in there. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, really. Xavier, welcome in. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Welcome in. Good afternoon, mi amigo. ¿Qué tal? Hablamos en inglés. Calder Haag is next. Here we go. Felix Grossschartner leading the peloton on. And this climb, I've just realized, is so steep in places. But here we go. It's go time. Gonna try and lock in for the final of this stage, guys. Felix Großschartner is going to fly up the first section of this climb. I've spent my domestiques here quite aggressively. I'm not sure in the best way. But there is Tadej Pogacar. There is Pogacar trying to ride with his old teammates. Look at that. He's trying to blend in at UAE. Buddy, you don't ride for us anymore. Okay, let's try and save a little energy. Del Toro is looking really good. I fear Yates is going to drop time today, but we don't really care about that. And I'm watching Pogacar like a hawk right now. I really am. Casper says it's looking good. We have 26 riders. The yellow jersey has been dropped already on the Caja Rural. The yellow jersey. Let's pause it and take a quick look. There is the yellow jersey. Garcia Piana in difficulty early on the Caja Rural. And this is a really tricky climb. Oh my words. Really tricky climb. Let's try and save a bit of energy though. Großschartner and McNulty are done. Now it's time to recover a little. Little descent. And then it's really uphill all the way to the top. The final 2K are where the climb really kicks uphill. So that's where I need to be extra careful. But 5K to go. You know what? Del Toro's feeling good. We're going to forget about Yates today. We don't need to worry about him. Let's lock in on Del Toro. Piganzoli is here. Pogacar, without teammates, is a long way back in this group right now. Guys, this is looking good. This is looking good. I'm feeling good. Adam Yates. I think we can attack right now and go all the way to the top. But let's just play it a little patient. Do I wait for the final 2K? I maybe will. Okay, Yatesy. Try to hold the wheel. Yellow jersey still behind. Of course, that's not Tadej. We'll use our gel. And this is where I'm going to go. As soon as it kicks uphill here, Del Toro spending a lot of energy, but we've got the energy to spend. And here comes the attack to Isaac Del Toro on the Caja Rural. Piganzoli trying to follow. And Del Toro, it's not a massive move, but we're clear. We're clear. Allez, allez, allez. And look who's chasing. It's Tadej Pogacar alone chasing on the Caja Rural. And oh my word, Tadej has closed it with 5K to go. Oi, oi, oi. We have 14 riders in this group and I'm marking Tadej. I'm marking Tadej. I'm staying on Tadej's wheel all the way to the end. 4K to go. Only 13 riders in this group. I think Sexas is here. Are you so attacking? Can we win this stage in a sprint though? That's the question. Let's try and move up. Off Tadej's wheel. Moving to Pidcock. 2K to go. There's Pidcock. There's Jorgensen. 1.8K to go. Here we go. Del Toro on the wheel of Pidcock. We're going to stay there. We're going to stay there. Here we go. Isaac Del Toro going for the stage win. And we don't have it. Matthias Skjelmos wins on La Marstein. Pidcock gets third. Pogacar gets third. Pidcock second. And we finish in the same group again as Tadej Pogacar. Oh my word. This is such a KGGC battle right now. It really is. Yatesy's going to lose a few minutes. And there is the former yellow jersey, the former maillot jaune of this Tour de France. Raul Garcia Piana finally losing that jersey today. Chapeau. Chapeau, sir. Good ride. And Yatesy in the top 20. Oh, what do we make of that? Again, Pogacar beats us, but not taking any time, bar bonus seconds. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. He's so hard to drop. He is so good. We were feeling good in the final few K there, but nothing we could do against Tadej. I think I spent my domestiques too early in the stage. That was my main mistake there. Louis Sahar, Pog is bloody impossible to drop. Don't you know it? That is nothing but the truth. He's almost impossible to drop. As it should be, let's be real. Let's just go to the... We're going to have some riders finishing over the time limit today, guys. 54 minutes. Plenty of riders. All the sprinters here. Timmerlier Gaviria. Here we go. Over the time limit today, Fernando Gaviria will not finish and Pogacar loses his most important domestique. There is Malir dropping out in the green jersey of this Tour de France as well. So we're going to lose loads of riders. Soren Varenskold is gone. Affini is gone. Mats Canter too. Wow, we lose a lot of riders. A lot of riders from this tour. Close call. It was, Casper. It was. Simon says, I wish there were more fans in PCM. Well, let's try and make that happen one day, you know? Elijah Kaneki. Hello, Tim. Hope you're doing well. Was wondering how you learned Spanish so fast. It's not been fast. I've been learning for over 2 years at this point, on and off. And I can't speak great. I can understand bits, but no entiendo perfecto. No entiendo. But yeah, I got a teacher basically, Elijah, and I've spent a lot of time trying to learn. And moving to Spain really helped as well with that. Jesh Vid, thanks for the follow. Also, KSCM Domi7. Thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate you guys. Simon, my favourite football team. It's not Girona. I've got the staff over there. It's Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool fan. Javier, you're Portuguese. My bad. I always thought you were Spanish. Sorry about that, buddy. Anyway, let's just recap this stage quickly, guys. Let's just recap this stage because we get 9 riders in the front group. Lenny losing a little time. Ayuso too, who's working for stage winner Skelmos at this race. There's poor Raul Garcia Pierna. Chapeau, buddy, like I said. We lose Yates to 3.5 minutes, and that means in the GC, we are now, again, 12 seconds off of the yellow jersey. Remco back into yellow. We are right there. Skelmos jumps above Vingegaard and Pogacar. Is Skelmos going to win this Tour de France? That would be wild. Anyway, we now have 5 riders within 30 seconds of the yellow jersey. This is so cagey. Such a fun battle so far. Yeah, I have no idea how this is going to go. No idea how this is going to go. Also, like I said, lots of riders outside the time limit. Malir, Varanche Gold, and a Pogacar Domestique. So we don't mind to see that. We don't mind to see that. So Deli back into green. This Tour de France has been so good. If this Tour de France was the real life Tour de France, it would have been epic because it's so close across the board. In the GC, in the green jersey. Okay, we're winning KOM. Hopefully we can beat Poggy in that one because we have 4 of the top 5 and Pogacar's second. And yeah, even a good battle for White with Sexas. So this is hotting up, guys. This is hotting up. Elijah Kaneki, it was an online teacher I had. And yeah, like I said, online teacher I had once a week for a while. And then just living in Spain for a while really helped too. Because if you're on the tube or the metro, or if you're in the shop, you just hear stuff that you learn, or you think, oh yeah, that's what that means. It's just helpful being around the environment of other people while learning the language. So that's how I learned. Isostatic Angel. I keep mispronouncing your name. I'm going Paula Blasi first place, and then Demi second, and Farron Prevost in third. Let's go for Paula Blasi for the yellow jersey at the TDFF. But before that, stage 15 is upon us. And this is, of course, the stage where Jonas Vingegaard crashed out in real life. He crashed out before the Plateau de Solisson, I think about here. Yeah, on the lead into that final climb. A real mountaintop finish, a pure mountain test. And this is where we are surely going to fall behind both Vingegaard and Pogacar in the GC. Today, we need a great race day. We need a great race day. Otherwise, we're losing 2 minutes on Pogacar. Who is the favourite again today? This is a crucial stage. Let's go. Let's jump in. Plateau de Solisson is here. Are we going to have another Remco win like we had in real life? I don't know about that. Yeah, let's see. Blasi, I'm excited to see how she does as well. Really talented rider, isn't she? Is Remco OP, or does he finally live up to his PCM level? Wow. We've been rating him wrong all these years in PCM. He's finally, I think, got 80 mountain now in the latest update. Only 78 in our playthrough still. But with his secondaries, he's unbelievable. But, I'm afraid, guys, it's a 0 race day for Torito. And I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Yeah, we're going to lose time to Poggy today. I don't see any way how I avoid that happening. Let's just try and limit our losses, though. That's the best we can do. You know what? This climb right here, the Col de la Croisette, I reckon we can shake things up on there. It's so steep. And I might even keep all my riders in the peloton just to make sure we can do that. Yo, yo, yo. New phone, who dis? Benji Narson, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, bro. Hope you're having a good day, my man. Hope you're recovering from a wild Tour de France. Wow, it wasn't too wild in many ways, but yeah, it's always tiring when you finish the tour, isn't it? Anyway, hope you're doing good, man. Right, I'm going to put a few riders in the break. Let's put Grosschartner and Yatesy in the break just to try and stir the pot a little bit. Okay. We're going to have a big breakaway today. We're going to have a big old breakaway today. Adam Yates still at 5 minutes in the GC. Could still be a GC rider. Like you say, Javier. Like you say, I've put Yatesy into the breakaway with a teammate. 5 minutes in the GC. If we take 10 minutes today, he's a yellow jersey contender. So let's see if they let him go. We have 16 riders in this break right now. Do I put someone else in this group? Maybe Nils? You know what? Let's do it. Let's try and really shake this stage up. Okay, no. Breakaway's probably done. Let's try with Pollitt. Let's see if he's allowed clear. I don't think he will be, though. Oh, Simmons and Vauquelin following. But I think we're just going to sit on here. We've probably just cooked ourselves doing that. Casper, did Remco lose a teammate or no? I don't think he did. Let me just pause it briefly. Let's see who did. Poggy lost a teammate in Gaviria. No Red Bull riders out, but Affini gone for Vingegaard. So yeah, that was fine that we saw some rivals losing time. Yeah, this is going to be a crucial day for the GC because with the race days, we're expected to lose time. But if we can somehow pull off a miracle here, you never know. You never know, do you? 23 riders in this breakaway here. Van Velde. Oi! Florian Lipovitz. He's 12 minutes down in the GC, but Lipovitz in the break. Sepp Kuss, Mauro Schmid, Tobias. Yeah, this is a really good breakaway. Really good breakaway. Eganito Bernal up the road as well. Problem is, we're not being allowed clear right now. We are not being allowed clear right now. Remco back in the yellow jersey means Red Bull controlling on the front. You know what, Pollitt? You just chill. I don't think we're going to make this jump. This is the type of stage I think I manage at times one the entire way because otherwise I'm going to miss something and screw up. Not going to lie. But let's just check this group on pause. I think Yates at 5 minutes is the best place in the GC. Then we have Piganzoli at 10 minutes and Lipovitz at 12 minutes. Healy at 8 minutes as well. So yeah, plenty of good riders in the GC with Stora and Harold Tiada as well. And even, who was that? Egan Bernal at 7 minutes. So plenty of riders who can jump up in the GC here. We could be cooking. We just might be cooking here, guys. Pollitt is going to sit up and wait for the peloton. He's not making the bridge. He is not making the bridge. And if I lock in for parts of this stage and don't talk, bear with me. Bear with me on that. The last climb is really well rendered. I wonder how this Mexican Torero will handle it. Yeah, that's the big question. Let's see. Let's see about that. Because now Nico Denz is cooked. Nils Pollitt is going to drop back to the peloton. And we're going to have the breakaway formed. 23 riders up the road with over 3 minutes. With over 3 minutes on the peloton, guys. Louis Sahar, that's a cool video idea about what you recommend adding to the game. I've got something like that on my schedule, but I've got lots of videos on my planner that I've not done this year. Like I said, big video coming tomorrow on YouTube, which yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the reaction goes down. Joe Timmsoski Jr. coming. Hey, Casper, you never know. You never do know, do you? I don't think so at this race. Maybe in the future. Or maybe a return of the man himself, the original Joe Timmsoski. Yeah, I hear you, Javier. Like, why is every 23 riders, why are all 23 riders in this breakaway sprinting at every KOM? Some of them have no KOM points and they're not going to win it. So, like, Sturven, he should just cruise in. He should just cruise in. So, yeah, I hear you for sure. For now, I'm not going to do any work in this group, by the way. Let's see if we can get away with that. I will do after this climb, though. 3 minutes 40. And soon, if we get another minute and a half, we're going into the virtual yellow jersey, guys. With, of all riders, Adam Yates. Yeah, Isotatic Angel. It's a certainly a strong climbing breakaway here. Let's push it over the top. And hopefully by not attacking in this group and going kind of 90, 88, moderating that, we can save some energy at these KOMs as well. Like that was perfect. And at this point, I really wish I had a Nils Pollitt to just pull this entire next 80 kilometers. Wouldn't that be perfect? But we don't have that, sadly. But yeah, Louis Ha, you agree as well. The KOMs are just they need some tweaking in PCM. Like, dare I say it, a fair few things. Casper, what do I think about the tour? Hey, it was a good tour. It was a shame Vingegaard crashed out. A real shame Lipovitz crashed out as well. But I enjoyed the race overall. As by the way, Nico Den's still being relied on by Red Bull. And the gap to the breakaway, 6 minutes plus. And Adam Yates is the virtual yellow jersey of the Tour de France. Here we go. It's happening. Oh, it's happening, guys. I wish Pollitt was up the road as well, or Florian Vermeersch, but we don't have that luxury. So I'm going to rely on other teams. Let's just times 4 and hope they work. Allez, Adam Yates. Allez, allez, allez. Adam Yates has, I believe, worn the yellow jersey before, right? He wore it in Bilbao, sprinting against Simon. He beat Simon, right? So this wouldn't be the first yellow jersey of his career, but yeah, I'm not complaining at what's going on right now. Let's just make sure everything's set up behind. I'm gonna do this. Pollitt, you protect Del Toro. Yeah, this is a real chance for us. This is a real chance for us. Yeah, it was Adam, wasn't it? I thought, wait, was it Adam or Simon who won that stage? But yeah, it was Adam. Wow, let's just times 4 and hope this gap keeps growing. 7 minutes 40. And of course, we're not the only GC rider who moves up from this breakaway. Kurs, even Lipovitz back in play is a little risky, but I don't care. We're all about trying to stop Tadej Pogacar winning this Tour de France. That's the main goal. That's the main goal. Whatever route that takes. Oh, Louis Saharski almost was very impressive at the Tour, wasn't he? Really, he surprised me. Let's put it that way. As we have Jam Consuming, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Over on Twitch. Hope you're having a good day, man. And hopefully you've consumed some jam today. Is it strawberry, raspberry, blackcurrant? What do you reckon? This gap keeps going up, guys. And if we get 10 minutes, if we get 10-minute gap at the end of the stage, we are absolutely cooking. I will put Yatesy on maintain and Grosjean and protect. Let's do that again. Oh, my word. My screen has just gone off, so give me a second, guys. Oh. Get the plug back in. The Hannison career, when does it come out? Well, I've recorded the next episode, so let's see. Let's see, Casper. Finishes on mountain bonuses should improve in the gameplay. In reality, not everyone fights for the breakaway. Yeah, Janusz, completely agree with you. Completely agree. Yeah, Xavier, I agree as well. There's plenty of AI improvements that could be made in PCM. Let's be real. PM9193, were you disappointed with the level of sexass? Keeping in mind the first parts of the season where people thought he was only rider capable of fighting Pogacar. No way. 19 years old, sexass, to finish fourth at the Tour de France at 19 years old is crazy. It blows my mind. I thought there was a chance he didn't finish the race. I thought there was a chance he had a really bad day and lost 20 minutes in the GC. But no, I was so impressed with Sexass. I have to say, I think he can only be proud and pleased with his performance. Jam Consuming, long-time watcher on YouTube, Timmsoski. Reckon we'll find a chick holding a Ale Ope Omi sign on the side of the road. Let's see. Let's see. Don't see one at the moment. And you never know if there's one. If there's someone holding the Ale Ope Omi sign for this peloton right now. We don't mind that because that will give us a bigger gap in the breakaway. Let's see, Jam Consuming. Quite sad that I look at this game and I think to myself, no thanks, I'm not playing that. Benji, sad to hear, buddy. But like I said earlier on, tune into my video tomorrow. And right now, I'm gonna put. Do I spend Groschartner? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait. Oh, here we go. Isostatic Angel. Biggest need for PCM 27 is a random camera cutaway to tractors driving in circles to make the shape of a bike in a field. Wow. That's a new feature I'm going for. From the Helicam, right? Yeah, I like that. Oh, Jam Consuming, you're right. I think we're in for a Del Toro Sexass era coming up. Coming up for a while to come. So our gap to the peloton is coming down again, under 6 minutes. It's not quite what we hoped for, but if we can jump back those 5 minutes and keep Yatesy around in the GC, like imagine if I win this Tour de France with Adam Yates, that would be absurd. Anyway, let's try and push on because the Col de la Croisette is coming, and this is a climb that I really think we can do some major damage on. I really, really do. Not bothered about the IS. And yeah, now the gap is definitely coming in. This is where we could have done with Big Nils Pollitt. Red Bull trucking on the front with Tim van Dijker. What a rider, by the way. Both Van Dijker bros. Those guys are quality. Yeah, Louis Sahar, it's Red Bull. They've been pacing all day in the peloton. They're pacing for the yellow jersey, Remco Evenepoel, but I'm not sure Remco will be in yellow after this one. That Solisson climb is mad. You missed Tim Ziola, Jam Consuming. I'd like to think he's retired and lives in a cave now with a massive beard, or even his mustache, just no beard, but the mustache that just goes on and on and on all the way down to his feet. I don't like a wizard. Yeah, I like that. We might not have seen the last of Tim Ziola. We might not have seen the last of him. Let's just see. Let's just see about that. But I think there might be a little more where that came from. Anyway, I'm going to try and lock in for the rest of the stage. 63k to go. Again, Van Dijker is struggling. Red Bull not getting any help today. I mean, Pogacar has Caja Rural to help him. So, yeah, he's not sending any of his teammates to the front. Atruba's chilling. Trackneck not doing any chasing. And now comes the Col de la Croisette. And this climb is steep. Let's put it that way. Come on, we can win today's stage. I know it. And here we go. The climb begins, but it really kicks off in a few K when it really kicks uphill. Have Tim Ziola had a baby? Man's been on, what do you call it? Paternity leave. That's funny. Timo, I miss your message. I think Poggy rides for a good few years still. I think there's been talk of him kind of retiring and calling it quits early, but he's going for 7-8 tours. I know it. Anyway, Col de la Croisette, here we go. Großschartner up to 86. You're going to pace this entire climb at 86. Let's try and open up this gap on the peloton now. Pushing the likes of Matthews and Valgren out the back. Come on then. And I'm not going to light it up in this group. I'm just going to try and stay here. I thought about it earlier, but we've got the riders up the road. That's our play today. Wilfred, how do I do the biggest screen? You can do Alt and scroll to zoom in and out of your riders. Alt on your keyboard and then scroll with your mouse. Is it official, Casper? Poggi to la Vuelta? Anyway, what is official is that Victor Campenaerts is struggling on the Croisette, and here we go. Großschartner is flying on this climb right now. Lots of riders attacking for KOM. We're going to try and ignore those guys. And Yatesy is staying in the wheel. This is perfect. It's been a perfect climb. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Right. 8 riders left at the front of this breakaway. Few will come back on. 60 riders in the peloton as we look back. And Red Bull only have 2 riders left at the front. 2 riders left at the front. Cataneo is here. Maxime Van Hills. And I think, okay, they have Jai Hindley. They have Lipovitz up the road. Oi, oi, oi. Right, Vermeersch is gone. Fine. Good job, buddy. Oh, as the yellow jersey has a puncture on the Col de la Croisette. Okay. Okay. What do I do? What do we do here? The yellow jersey. He's going to get back on. Let's be real. He's going to get back on instantly. Is it worth it? Is it worth having some fun there? Hey, Lucas plays with the raid. Welcome in, Lucas. Welcome in, everyone. You catch us on stage 15 of the Tour de France. Plateau de Soleilson is next. And Remco, in the yellow jersey, has just had a puncture. Remco has just had a puncture. We're in the breakaway. Adam Yates is up the road with a teammate here. And no, we can't pace here. We can't pace here. He's coming straight back in. Let's be real. Look at this. Look at this. Remco in yellow is not coming back in. And it's because Pogacar has put a Truba to the front. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't need to do anything here. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all. This is mad. Remco is out the back with his teammates. I'm pretty sure he'll bridge this gap. Okay, I did not see that coming. Anyway, we need to focus on both groups here. Yatesy getting dropped by his own teammate. Let's not do that. Yeah, I'm not going to pace. I'm not going to pace in the peloton. Yates and Grosch don't have water. We'll get some after this climb. Let's just try and refocus here. I think Remco will come back in. I'm not pushing him out the back. Let's just try and manage this section first. Okay. Yatesy chill. 85. Großschartner gets some water. 6 minutes 40. And for those guys who've just joined, what is going on? Remco's gone. Remco is gone. Everyone else is ruining Remco. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. Right, I've got to pause because there's a lot to manage here in one time. Let's have a look back at the peloton here. And because Lidl Trek are now flying on the front. No sportsmanship by the CPU. No sportsmanship. And for the first time at this race, we have the entire Caja Rural team coming to the front to try and keep Remco behind. This is hilarious. This is so good. I love it. Pogacar does not care. He has his new teammates to the front trying to keep Remco Evenepoel behind. Oh, wow. This is so funny. This is actually hilarious. But I'm not going to pace. We have Yates up the road. So we're chilling. We have Großschartner working for Adam Yates up the road, guys. And Adam Yates at 5 minutes in GC. He's our play from that group. So we're okay there. Boulderstone gets some water. So much to manage. But I think we can do this. And I'm going to leave it to Caja Rural and Lidl Trek. As Christopher Friday says, dirty cycling by Caja Rural and Tadej Pogacar here. It's horrid to see. Pogacar with no sportsmanship for poor Remco Evenepoel. And Lipovitz is up the road, so he can't bring him back either. Okay. Adam Yates is looking good. He's looking great, Louis Saha. You're right. There's so much going on here, guys. And I'm trying to stay cool. Trying to stay cool under pressure. PM doesn't like it when PCM goes dirty. Well, right now, I'm not complaining too much because it's not me. Caja Rural and Tadej Pogacar. Who knew they were like this? I think Remco will come back. His team are strong here. Hindley, Van Hills. He's running out of teammates, though. Wow. Oh, is he getting back in the yellow jersey? Up the road in the breakaway. This is shredding our gap to Yatesy, by the way, in the break. And I really believe Yatesy can win this stage. Grosjean doing some great work here. We have some really strong climbers. Probably Lipovitz. Lipovitz is the main rider I think could beat us today. But Yatesy, 81 mountain on the day. Big evil Caja Rural, as you say, Isostatic Angel. And Little Trek. Mats Pedersen still here, working for Skelmos. And this is going to be so tricky to manage both groups on the Plateau de Soleil-Son, and we're almost there. Is there a time limit in the last stage of the tour? Jam consumings? I'm not sure. If there is, they're probably quite chill about it, aren't they? Anyway, Grosjean is going to pace into the foot of the Plateau de Soleil-Son. And Remco's gap is 1 minute and 6 seconds. You know what? I'm gonna put a timer on it. Can I do that? I'm gonna put from Pogacar, measure time. Here's the gap right here. There's Remco. And Remco is working himself in the valley. Remco is moving out of the yellow jersey today. This is absolutely wild. As up in the breakaway, we've hit the Plateau de Soleil-Son. Yatesy is going to go 75. We have Grosjean pacing him for now. Let's just go. Let's set our tempo, Yatesy. Yatesy's going for the stage win. He was trying for the yellow jersey. And Del Toro's job is follow Tadej Pogacar. It's all going on here at the Tour de France, guys. I'm going to try and focus on the peloton. Lipovitz attacking. I don't mind too much. We're going to focus on this group right here. There's Torito. There's Pogacar in the World Champs jersey. Remco's 2 minutes behind. This is unbelievable. Who saw this coming, guys? This Tour de France has ignited on the Plateau de Soleil-Son. Oh, there he goes. I was caught sleeping, and Tadej Pogacar attacks from the peloton on the Plateau de Soleil-Son. And look at that move. I mean, what can I do about that? What can I realistically do about that? I'm not sure there's anything I can do today with this zero race day. Wellens is gone. Out the way, buddy. Out the way. Perfect. But Pogacar doesn't have a massive gap right now. I might even try and push this. Let's just pause for a moment. Let's pause for a moment. Have a look up the roads. Yeah, winning the stage is looking tricky. But I'm going to go 78 with Yatesy. Boulder Stone's cooked. Wellens is cooked. They are fine to do their own thing. And it would be good to have Grosjean back in this group at this point. And I'm actually going to do that right now. I'm going to drop Grosjean back to the Del Toro group. Pog is riding a motorbike. That was a motorbike acceleration, wasn't it? Right, here we go. Yatesy, keep going yourself. Up to 78. I think he can do that to the line. Del Toro has Grosjean coming back. And we have caught Tadej Pogacar. We've caught Tadej. He goes again, following Carapaz. But I'm not following these kind of quick accelerations. I'm going to try and follow at my own tempo. Pidcock, okay, he can't follow. We have Grosjean coming back now as McNulty is done. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Satellite rider to perfection. Up the roads. Let's just pause it again. Because Yatesy at 1 minute. I think we've lost the stage win here. Lipovitz is gone. But I'm going to go 86. This is so tricky. 5k to go because Torito is struggling for energy. I can't go above 78 or 80. Anyway, Pogacar is clear. Ayuso there. Carapaz as well. We're in this group with Kuss and, of course, Jonas Vingegaard. Adam Yates up the road is fighting for the stage win. It's not going to happen for him, though. We are suffering, guys. We are suffering on this race day. We're losing time to Poggy here in the peloton. But up the road, Adam Yates with a great ride. Really great ride by Adam Yates. It's not going to be enough, though, for the stage win. Florian Lipovitz is going to win today. Adam Yates fighting for every second he can here on the Plateau de Soleilson. Vingegaard now going clear. Pogacar has put some big time into us today. Oh, my word, he's flying. He's so far ahead. Yatesy is third. We've saved something for the final K, though. And how much time do we lose to Tadej, who was so unsporting to Paul Remco? He's 3.5 minutes behind. There is Tadej finishing up the roads. Right about now. There is Tadej crossing the line. Not taking massive time on Sexas and Vingegaard, but we cracked just to the finish behind. And to be fair, guys, I think I managed that just about as good as I could have wished for. 0 race day for Del Toro. Yatesy in the breakaway, rising back into the GC. Louis Sahar, we weren't waiting with Yates because Yates is our secondary GC play at this race. Oh my word, what a stage. What a stage. I lost about 6 months off my life managing that stage. Whew. Isostatic Angel says, is Tadej now in yellow? Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. Is Tadej Pogacar the new yellow jersey of this Tour de France? That was a wild stage. Poor Remco Evenepoel in the yellow jersey, so unsporting from Caja Rural and Tadej Pogacar. Unbelievable, actually, the more I think about it. How savage. Javier, thank you. Thank you very much. Great managed stage. Yeah, I struggled a little bit there to keep on top of things. When I record my YouTube videos, I never pause it. But keeping up with chat as well is quite tricky. But let's see. Who is the new yellow jersey of this Tour de France? Let's have a look, shall we? Well, Lipovitz takes the stage. Yatesy puts over 2 minutes into the Tadej group, more or less. And the new yellow jersey of the Tour de France is the man himself, riding for Caja Rural, Tadej Pogacar, into the yellow jersey. I don't believe it. He's made his way into yellow, and Caja Rural are in the yellow jersey of the Tour de France. I didn't think I'd say that a few weeks ago. Whoa. Tadej's done it. He's in yellow. He's in yellow. We have polka dots. Deli still in green. So, yeah. What a stage. We went for the breakaway. Yatesy did well there. Lipovitz, too good, though. Too good for Adam Yates. There's Pogacar, 2 minutes 56. Sexas and Vingegaard about 40 seconds behind. And we were exactly 1 minute behind Pogacar. So I reckon that's about as good as we could have hoped for. I said maybe 2 minutes with a bad race day. 1 minute is fine. And poor Remco Evenepoel finishes at 6 minutes and 29 seconds. Remco is 9th place in the GC. Poor Remco, man. That is so unfortunate for Remco. And I hope now Remco and Red Bull try to take revenge on Tadej in the upcoming stages. Anyway, we're second, 43 seconds behind Tadej, and Yatesy into 8th place as well. Still, by the way, 7 riders within 2 minutes, so it's still very close in this GC. Let's have a look at the next stage, shall we? Let's do it. And here we go. It's the time trial. It is the time trial to Donon Leban. Pogacar, the stage favourite, according to the game. I've got Remco all day long. Yeah, Del Toro 76 time trial. I feel like we're going to lose, 1 minute to Tadej? It was about 40 seconds in real life between Del Toro and Pogacar, if I remember correctly. If we can keep it under 40 seconds in game, I'll be so happy. But I can see this gap being big today. Tails, I have done this time trial only once, though, I think, on PCM. So this could be tricky. This could be tricky today. Anyway, let's try and limit our losses to Tadej and everyone else. Let's go. Come on. Stage 16 is here. Rupin, welcome in. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a good day. And again, sorry if I missed some messages in the previous stage, guys. Yeah, I was locked in there. I was locked in like I haven't been in PCM for a while. Come on, Simon. Let's see it. Let's see it. So the way I'm planning this time trial is to spend all of my red energy on these climbing sections, recover a little in the descent, and try and just spend everything to the line. And it should be pretty close. It should be pretty close to spending all our energy there. Well, Rupin, what happens on the mountain stage? Well, Remco Evenepoel punctured in the yellow jersey. Caja Rural and Little Trek, Pogacar's Caja Rural, put all their riders to the front, dropping poor Remco Evenepoel. So Remco's now way down in the GC from the yellow jersey, and Pogacar is indeed into the yellow jersey. If we have a look at the GC play, Pogacar with 43 seconds on Del Toro, 44 on Vingegaard, and we still have, to be fair, like I said, 7 riders within 2 minutes, so it's still close. It's still close. Gianluca, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, man. Yeah, we've just had a crazy Plateau de Soleil. A crazy Plateau de Soleil. By the way, we did see Skjelmos cracking a little on that previous stage. He's looked really good, finally cracking a bit. Well, Rupin, we just put Yates into that previous breakaway. I forgot to mention, Florian Lipovitz won the stage. We put Yates into that breakaway, and Adam Yates gaining about 2 minutes to Poggy and 3 minutes to everyone else in the GC. So Adam Yates is still right there, 8th place, 2 minutes 37. Of course, Yates will lose time today. I'm just going to go I'll practice with McNulty, Timo Berlins, and then go for Yatesy and Del Toro. So we've got a bit of time. Max J. Cottle, I'm going to go with. Maxi. Welcome in, Max. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the follow. And yeah, guys, like I said, recently returned to streaming. So if you are enjoying the stream today and you're not following, subscribing, please do so. Appreciate that. Really helps the channel out. Yeah, really enjoying the streaming lately. Really enjoying it. Haven't done it for a few days at the end of the Tour de France. Cracked a little bit with the final weekend of the tour. But yeah, really enjoying the streams. Let's go ×8 as well. As we have Rupin just subscribed. Rupin, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate the subscribe, buddy. But yeah, like I said, this has been a tricky race so far. And I'm going to be humbled because I know I'm going to lose to Tadej. I'm kind of accepting I don't know how to beat him. I really don't know how to beat this man, even riding for Caja Rural. We're trying. We've got the 2-pronged strategy. Del Toro is the closest to him of all other contenders, but even riding for Caja Rural, we might lose to Tadej Pogacar. There he is. I mean, look at his attributes. Absolutely crazy work. Gonna have to go ×8 again. Look at his attributes. 84 mountain, 85 stamina. We can't compete with that. We just cannot compete with that, unfortunately. Maybe next time you give him half a team, only 3 to 4 teammates. Wow, Rupin. I don't know. Maybe next video I'll ride with Tadej Pogacar, but lose 30 minutes on the first stage and see if I can win the Tour de France. How about that? Because I honestly think I could do that. You're going to stream Pro Cyclist mode this year. Uhas Bronx, welcome in. I think that's the plan. I'm gonna do more streams, stream some like career Pro Cyclist videos, and see how they go basically. So that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. Plenty more streams coming, guys. Maybe the problem is you don't believe in yourself. Isostatic Angel. That's a fair point, but my confidence has just taken a hit. It's taken a hit. I believe we can win as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm just covering myself in case we don't. It would be great if we could beat him, wouldn't it? It really would. And if he punctures or crashes, he is going to be in massive trouble because I will be pacing with my entire team like he did to Remco in the last stage. Don't you worry. Yeah, we're going all in here, guys. And this stage is going to be a bad one for us. We're going to lose. We're going to be probably 2 minutes down after this stage to Tadej, and Yates 5 minutes again. But we've still got the mountains to come, of course. What I want is Tadej to be in the yellow jersey with a small gap like it is now, and Caja Rural. They're going to have to control the mountain stages coming up, and that is where I believe we can really put him under pressure. When he has his team controlling, that's going to be really key for us, I think. A team without Fernando Gaviria now, so they're depleted too. So Ganna is first in this time trial. Unlike in real life, he couldn't put it together. Too much climbing. Tarling seconds. And so this says to me that in PCM, it's definitely more of a pure flat time trial than a climbing time trial like we saw in real life. Okay, top 50 underway. Let's head to McNulty. I'm gonna play this time trial with McNulty, see what type of time we can do, and also just practice the energy management before Yates and Del Toro. And I think I'll just focus on Del Toro because I can't manage both at the same time. Breakaway on on stage 20, Yates takes 20 minutes. Rupin, that would be cool. Is that realistic? Maybe not. That would be very, very nice if we took 20 minutes from the breakaway. It's been a very close GC battle this race so far. No massive time gaps at all. As I see the CPU are running out of energy in the final kilometer here. Right, Brandon. Let's manage this TT and see how we do. I'll probably go ×2 for Brandon. Stick it on 86, see how we go. Still insane to me that Ganna doesn't have a Tour stage win. Wow, Alan Klein, that is one of the mysteries of cycling at the moment. No stage win for Ganna. Also, I would have loved Jasper Stuyven to have won a stage at this Tour de France. Obviously, he's not quite as potent a winner as Ganna, but yeah, that man is such a great rider. He deserves a Tour stage win. Okay, so we spent all our red energy quite quickly here. Go down to 85. And the first split for Brandon McNulty. Can we beat Tobias Foss, who was first there? Let's have a look. No, we can't. 9th place. Okay. This is going to be a rough time trial. I can see us losing. We're going to be over 2 minutes behind Pogacar after this one. That's my prediction. So we spent a lot of red and yellow there. Let's put it down to 55. I think I'll go 55. Maybe 60 in this descent. Should be a good balance. Wow, yeah. You need to recover a lot in that descent. Tricky time trials to manage this one, guys. Yeah, Rupin, you're right. Ganna has a problem called Remco Evenepoel now, doesn't he? And then maybe 80 to the line on that energy. How does that look? I think we've got enough for that. I think this could be a well-managed time trial, guys. This could be a perfectly managed time trial. We'll now go 85. Could have even gone a bit faster, maybe, with Brandon. Okay, I've got the time trial nailed. McNulty finishes on the line in 7th position. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll here. And Adam Yates is going to be first off for us. I don't know if I manage Yates as well, though. It's going to be so tricky to manage him and Del Toro. I think I have to try, right? I have to try. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him on the climb at least. Worth saving some red for this final section of the climb too. That's for sure. Not nearly enough time trials in the Tour anymore. Well, Tails, that's a fair statement. There used to be at least 3 per Tour de France. What, 30 years ago? Not that way anymore. Not that way anymore, as we are now approaching, finally, the top 10 in this individual time trial. Thymen Arensman, Egan Bernal, and I've just realised, I think, are we going to be chasing Tadej Pogacar? There's Juan Ayuso. Top 10 underway. 3 minutes 38. Ayuso still there in the GC. Egamba now at 5 minutes. Away goes Juan Ayuso. 10th place. And next up on the start line is the world champion, Remco Evenepoel. Lost the yellow jersey in savage fashion yesterday. He's surely going to take revenge today on Tadej Pogacar and win this stage. 84 time trial. And following Remco, it's our boy himself. Wow. It's our second boy. Adam Yates, 8th place in the GC. Let's go, Adam. Let's go. Who do you have as your Vuelta podium, Rupin? Well, it depends if Tadej goes, but I reckon... I've no idea. I'm not going to lie. I've got no idea who's going to be on the Vuelta podium this year. Is Roglic good enough still? Not sure. Anyway, Adam Yates is underway, chasing Remco Evenepoel in this time trial. I'm going to go 86 until this corner, I reckon. Then we'll go 85 with Adam. Okay. Pigcock is underway, 7th place. Really tricky time trial to manage, I have to admit. Especially with 2 riders. But I'm gonna take my time. Let's zoom in a little. Look at the fans. A wonderful sight. Pigcock chasing Adam Yates has a +1 time trial stat to Adam Yates. And today, we are praying for a good race day with Isaac Del Toro, guys. That's what we are absolutely praying for. I think I'm managing this quite well with Adam. But Del Toro is about to get underway. Let's have a look behind. There's Pigcock. Richard Carapaz. Skielmo's 5th place in the GC at 1 minute 17. There goes Paul Sexas in the white jersey at 1 minute 16 in the GC. And 3rd place currently is Jonas Vingegaard. 76 time trial on the man. 44 seconds to Tadej. What is that gap going to look like after today? Oh, this is exciting. Let's just check on Yatesy. Needs to spend that energy over the top. Because now, after Jonas Vingegaard, it's our man himself, Isaac Del Toro. I think we have a 0 race day condition. Would have liked more. I'm just going to check Adam. It's so tricky to manage both guys. But we'll try. Here we go. Isaac Del Toro, +1 day, 77 time trial on the man. Let's go. Let's go, Isaac. In the polka dot jersey. Probably a disadvantage for us. And behind, there is the yellow jersey, Tadej Pogacar. Right, Yates, you go down to 55. Oh, this is tricky to manage. Really tricky. There's Jonas. There's Del Toro. And there is Tadej Pogacar. Look at this. In the Caja Rural yellow jersey. I think this is the first time he's been in yellow. Tadej Pogacar in the yellow jersey for Caja Rural. That is hilarious. Aye. In the green bike and everything. Okay. Let's forget about that. And let's focus in. Okay. I need to remember to put Adam Yates up. I might even put him on auto briefly. Not yet. We're fine. Right, Torito, 86. That's fine for now. And as soon as Adam comes out of here, I'm going to put him to about 80. And that's Adam sorted. Adam's done. We're now focused on Torito for the rest of this time trial, guys. And my only goal is to hold off Tadej Pogacar, but he's catching me already. I can see on the roads. He's catching me already. I can see on the road. Remco 1st place, of course, at the first checkpoint. Oh my word. Tadej is not far behind already. He's certainly closer to us than we are to Jonas Vingegaard. Vingegaard 3rd place at that first checkpoint. I'm going to try and save this red energy for now. Kicks uphill a little steeper. Let's see where we go. Jonas Vingegaard 14 seconds and Torito 42 seconds. No. That's not what we're looking for. Anyway, here's Pogacar. Is Pogacar on a good day? Here's the moment we find out. Pogacar is 1st place. He's 1st place. Okay. Yates should be okay, I think, to finish at 80. Whoa. Remco's 1st place in the time trial, by the way. I'm doing my best here, guys, to manage this as well I can. Torito pushing it 85 all the way over the top here. We're going to try and recover now a little bit. Need to save as much as we can for this descent. For the final flat section, I could say. Right. Torito recover. If Pogacar catches me on the roads, then I'm suffering. Ryan, I'll give you a quick summary after this time trial, buddy. Welcome in. Skielmo Sexas was 12th place at the second checkpoint. Vingegaard, I think, lost some time going downhill. Can't see Jonas at the second checkpoint yet. But Del Toro recovering very nicely on this descent. Right, now we go. 82. Push it. Jonas Vingegaard was second place at the second checkpoint. 37 seconds. I think I've managed this pretty much as well as I can. Pogacar, though, is flying. Here we go. And we're still 14th place at 1 minute 14. And that's the Remco Evenepoel as well. Going to have to go 80 here. And Tadej Pogacar is still in the lead. 9 seconds clear. We're losing over a minute already to Tadej Pogacar in this time trial. It's a borderline. It's not a crisis, but it's not far off. Vingegaard, though, cracking into the finish. Hopefully we don't do the same. Vingegaard, 1 minute 11 he loses to Remco Evenepoel. We recover briefly in this descent. Perfect for Del Toro. 86 now. Final kilometre. Even 90 maybe. All the way to the line, Torito. We've managed our effort better than Jonas today. Torito, all the way to the line. 1 minute 34. Okay, we rise in the final to 10th place. And Pogacar has cracked in the finish. Does he still win the time trial? Pogacar, 18 seconds down. And we do come back a little bit in the final section of that time trial. Simon says we're cooked. Well, Remco's won the TT. Pogacar is second place. Let's have a look at the GC, shall we? Look at that. That looks ridiculous. Let's have a look. Remco wins it. Pogacar at 18 seconds. Then it's Ayuso, Vingegaard, Pidcock there. Good time trial. Skielmos and Del Toro. 1 minute 34. We beat Sexas in this time trial. That's the only GC rider we beat. But we do beat Sexas. And we limit our losses to Poggy to 1 minute and 16 seconds. It's not great, but I think I did the best I could there. So we do fall to third place, and we're 1 minute 59 behind Pogacar. 1 minute 59 behind Pogacar. Vingegaard 1 minute 37. And can now Caja Rural defend the yellow jersey for Tadej? That is the big question, and it's a ridiculous question, but that's what we're seeing today. Remco back to 6th place. It's still close behind, guys, and we need to go all in. We need to go absolutely all in the final mountain stages. Isa Static Angel still believes in DS Timmsoski. Thank you. Hopefully you all believe, guys. Lil Toby too, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys joining the stream today. Anyway, stage 17 into Voiron. It's a transitional day, probably a sprint or a breakaway. And actually, Jasper Philipsen, who won this stage in real life, is the favourite. So let's just jump in. I'm not sure there's any crazy carnage we can cause here. Maybe we attack Tadej in this first climb of the day. That's going to be tricky, but yeah. Could be worth a go, couldn't it? This is a stage to probably get through quickly. As there is Tadej in that yellow jersey. We don't have any great race days. Do I join the breakaway here? Do we bother? Maybe we do. Do we try and get Yates in the breakaway again? I think not today. I think today is not the day for that. You know what? I'll put Vermeersch in the breakaway. And everyone else can chill. I think that's the strategy. Well, Simon says go with Wellens in the break. Yeah, he's on a +1. You're right, to be fair. He's just so far back in the peloton. That's why I'm choosing Vermeersch. But that is a good point. I should probably go with Wellens. Let's just set this up before getting underway. Right. Wellens, get to the front, buddy. I like that idea though, Simon. Janusz says it's time to give up on the yellow jersey. It's time to go for the podium. Janusz, that is savage. That is really, really savage. Ryan, you like the look of these sort of sprint stages in the actual tour? I was skeptical. Yeah, this stage in real life was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? Really brilliant stage. And sorry, Ryan, I didn't properly recap in between stages, but yeah, Tadej's winning basically, and he has 2 minutes on Torito. But on the previous stage, Tadej was very unsporting, and he literally attacked Remco, who was in the yellow jersey, after Remco punctured. So that was a pretty interesting dynamic in the previous stage. So yeah, it's been an interesting race, and we're losing to Tadej riding for Caja Rural, which yeah, it's not great, is it? Right, let's put Vermeersch and Wellens in the breakaway, shall we? See if this is allowed. As by the way, treacherous weather conditions. Are we going to have any incidents today? But yeah, this stage in real life was so fun. One of the best stages I've watched at this year's tour. Chaos all the way down. And I really wanted that man who's currently at the front, Jasper Stuyven, to hold on. I really did. Yeah, I was gutted for him. Anyway, we do have a very small breakaway forming. See how this goes. Chivalry is dead. Absolutely. If you're Tadej Pogacar, it's completely dead, Ryan. Truer words have rarely been spoken, my friends. As we have HMCCMGH. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing good. So we do have a breakaway here, guys, but it's only, what? It's only 3 riders at the front. Not really going anywhere, is it? Sadly. We'll just see how this goes. Like I said, in PCM, this is likely going to be a pure sprint stage, which we just have to probably push through quickly before we get to the mountains. Do I think Poggy is doped? Well, I have to say no. I have to say no. And that's the only answer I think you can say right now. I think he's one of the best athletes ever. Not just in cycling. Guy's unreal. And that's why we're trying to beat him with a disadvantage today, putting him to Caja Rural. God, it's getting hot in this room, man. Just going to turn this fan up. Oi, oi, oi. Probably open this window quickly as well. Sorry, guys. Oh. Okay. Mickey Alert, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you joining today, guys. We're nearing the end of this Tour de France. Oh, Tails Vow, are you in the UK as well? It's hot today, isn't it? Well, in my room, it's hot. I went for a run this morning, and it wasn't too bad then, but it's hot right now. I'll tell you that for free. As we do have a breakaway here. 3 riders. Vermeersch is about to go back. He's cooked. Try and keep him here, shall we? Try and keep Florian Vermeersch over the top. Don't think this breakaway has any chance, though. Yeah, it's hot today. Whoa. All right, if these guys sprint for this KOM, well, they're going to. I know they're going to, and it's stupid. Stuyven, you're not going to win KOM, buddy. You are not winning KOM, as we have now dropped Florian Vermeersch, sadly. I'm in Belgium near the coast. Usually the weather is mostly similar to the UK. Yeah, got you, Tails. Got you, Tails. Well, hello in Belgium. We shouldn't complain about it being too warm, right? It's, yeah, when it's not warm, we'll be complaining the other way. There's never been a better time to come visit and escape the heat. We have quality cycling out here too, Ryan. Oof. That might be an offer I cannot refuse. That might well be an offer I cannot refuse. It is hot in here. This breakaway is not very hot though, I'm afraid, guys. It's not looking like a very fun breakaway festival like I hoped it would. Crash behind, no one involved. Yeah, I'm just cruising through this stage, trying to manage my heat tolerance. Is it San Sebastian this weekend? I think it is already. It happens quickly, doesn't it? Cycling World. I think Remco's going to win there. Remco or Quinn Simmons. They're my two shouts. My two sneaky shouts for San Sebastian in real life. Whoa. Hot. As by the way, the white jersey in this race, I'm not even bothering sprinting for those KOM points with these guys. The white jersey in this race, let's just have a quick look at that because it is close. We have 41 seconds to pull Sexas. Literally, almost the same situation from real life in this white jersey with Sexas and Del Toro almost not to be split. Michaels, I'm dreading my hotel room. Last night was mental as it had no AC. Oof, that is tough. Alan Klein, absolute tears right now. It's currently 20 degrees, raining, grey and windy in Copenhagen. Hey, Copenhagen's a beautiful city. I love Copenhagen. Great city. But you want to go back to Barcelona, which also one of my favourite cities. So yeah, you got a pretty good good list there, Alan. But yeah, Danish weather, probably not quite Spanish weather, is it? Tugabuga, opinion on Hobbs. He also won today in Tour de Land. I did see his victory. He's pretty speedy, isn't he, Noah Hobbs? Talented rider for sure. Very talented rider, it has to be said. Right, we're going to try and keep this breakaway going here. HMC CMGH. I'm from Copenhagen as well. Nice. Really cool city. One of my favorites. Oi. Okay, what's going on here? So the peloton is increasing its tempo before the intermediate sprint. I think we're safe from this. We should come back very, very quickly. I'll even times for it. And we are back. Perfecto. Yeah, it's like the sun comes round to the right. I've got a window here to my right hand side, and the sun comes round later in the afternoon, and it comes directly in here. And I've got the blind down, but it's still so hot. Got a fan over there as well, but suffering big time. As we do have our first real sight of Caja Rural controlling on the front for Tadej. Not too difficult a job today, but I'm looking forward to testing them, let's say, in the mountains coming up. Do you think Vingegaard has gotten his last Tour de France podium? Ooh, Mickey, that's an interesting question. Very interesting question. I'm going to say no. I think he'll get another podium. Despite Del Toro, despite Sexas, he'll get another podium, surely. I don't think he'll win one again, but I think he'll get a podium. What do you guys think? That's an interesting question. Mickey Lurt. Ryan, it's 17 degrees here in San Francisco, but it's also not going to rain until November. Wow. I think I said to you, Ryan, I came to San Francisco in February this year. Really loved it. Loved that place. Really cool city. Went to a Warriors game. Steph Curry didn't play. Savage. But yeah, love San Francisco. Really cool city. HMC thinks Vingegaard's going to win another Tour de France stage. Well, we shall see. We shall see about that, and we will see who's going to win this sprint stage as well. It's not going to be the breakaway, sadly. Wellens and Vermeersch are trying everything. We've tried to get Big Tim Wellens a breakaway victory at this Tour de France, but it's sadly not happened for the man. We'll go 80. We'll try. We'll give everything. To be fair, it's slightly downhill from this point, but no, it's not going to be enough, is it? Nick L07 says his second best to Poggy, of course, talking about Jonas Vingegaard. His second best to Poggy, and then I think there is a class between Poggy and the group Sexas, Del Toro, Remco. Yeah, I mean, that's been the way it has been. It's such a shame we didn't see Jonas put together a third week at this Tour de France. It would have been so interesting to see how strong he was against Sexas and Del Toro. Michaels, I'm based in the UK at the moment. Yeah, kind of south UK. Cheltenham is where I live. It's a pretty average sized town. Southwest, kind of near Wales. But I grew up near Oxford, as Tim Wellens is caught here. I grew up near Oxford. I just actually moved here. I moved back from Barcelona, where I was living for a few years. And yeah, enjoying it so far. Yeah, Ryan, I haven't got any big rides in lately, which has been a shame, but I definitely need to get back on it, back on the riding. Anyway, let's lock in a little sprint train here, shall we? Why not? Abel Boulderstone has a -2 day. He started this Tour de France so strong from us. Hey, Michael's in Surrey. Nice. I don't know Surrey too well, to be honest. I grew up near Oxford and I stayed kind of... I rarely go east side of London, you know? Just because it's so hard to get around, probably. But yeah, Surrey's cool. Nice. All right, 15k to go. This has been kind of the calm before the storm, I reckon, before the final mountain stages of this race. Mickey says, does the UK have any GC talents right now? That's a good question. And I'm not actually sure. Not actually sure we do. That I can think of off the top of my head that are kind of world beaters. I guess we have... Is it Harry Hudson rides for Little Trek Juniors team? But yeah, it's a good question, Mickey. Anyway, 8k to go here. I've got Del Toro on the back of our train. Only a 3-man train it's soon to be. Wellens is cut from the breakaway, so is Vermeersch. Let's use our gels here. Can we maybe get a surprise stage win? I highly doubt that, but especially with Pollock getting blocked by his own team. 5k to go. Who's going to win this one? Simmons is here. Pedersen, Philipsen. There's Pogacar in the yellow jersey for Caja Rural. A ridiculous sight. Utterly ridiculous. Del Toro is going to be our sprinter here today. Kind of uphill kick in the final. Let's go 95, Pollock. Come on. Big Nils. An absolute steamroller on the front. Great ride by Nils Pollitt. Only 2k to go here. And McNulty is going to kick right now. 1.9k to go. Torito on his wheel into the final kilometre. But we're not going to get the stage win. It's too technical a finale. And Mads Pedersen, who didn't have the best finish on this stage in real life, does get the victory. Torito actually getting, what is that? 6th place? 7th place. Fine. Nothing wrong with it. And we beat Tadej Pogacar. But I think we're looking ahead to the next stages already, aren't we? Michael's suggesting Oscar Onley as the British talent. That's a good shout. Yeah, such a shame he's not been fit this year. All year, really. Not been at his peak form. Slavo, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome into the stream. Yeah, Ryan, I think Simmons has a really good chance at San Sebastian, actually. Yeah, I really do. I think he's in unbelievable form, is Quinn Simmons right now. As Alan Marker Jensen, are you going to play Velo Victory when it's released? I am indeed. And actually, I'm going to be hosting the next live stream of Velo Victory, which will be coming end of August. Check out their socials for those details. So I'll be hosting that. Looking forward to learning more about the game myself as well. Anyway, Mads Pedersen wins this stage, also meaning Olav Koy now in the green jersey, 1 point ahead of Mads. Just a crazy green jersey battle Anyway, we're focusing on yellow. 2 minutes to Tadej. Can we overturn it? Well, today it's the first of 3 big mountain stages. This is the easier of the 3 mountain stages coming up. Aussi Omelette. There it is. And I think we have to attack Tadej and try and weaken his team, basically. That's the way we try and play this. Stage 18 of the Tour de France. Can we claw any time back on Tadej Pogacar? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Tugabuga says, I believe that if Poggy wins next year and gets his 6th Tour de France in 28, he skips it to prepare for the Olympics. Well, that could be a shout. You never know, because obviously he didn't do the last Olympics, so he kind of wants one of them on his palmarès, you would think. So that's not a bad shout, Tugabuga. And unfortunately, it's a 0 race day again for it's a 0 race day again for Del Toro. We need some plus race days, Del Toro. I'm gonna say it. We need some plus race days if we want any chance at this race. That's not ideal. Let's just chill before the first climb. We're not gonna attack before the first climb today. Côte d'Engins. I don't know how to say that in French. So how do we play this? It's not a very easy stage to know how to tackle, you know. But I am going to do one thing today. Surely we have to try and win the stage with Abel Boulderstone on a +3 day, 80 mountain on the day. Do we try that? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at putting Boulderstone into today's breakaway. Anyway, I'm going to attack after the first climb because these guys are controlling. Oh, man, it's so hot in this room. Spurs says attack on the last climb. Well, I think that's what we have to wait for. There's no obvious launch pad before that, sadly. And if we can isolate Tadej early on, that would be great. But currently, he's controlling easily. Do we try and put Yates in the breakaway? 5 minutes in the GC. Tuga says it's Abo time. You know it. It's Abo Boulderstone time. We do have 6 riders in this breakaway. Let's wait for this first climb though, because I think it's going to be a waste of energy attacking before that. Oh yes, it could well be finally Abo Boulderstone time. And I feel like if I win a stage with Abo Boulderstone, I should automatically win the challenge and win the Tour de France, beating Tadej Pogacar. Just my thoughts. Anyway, here comes the climb. Can we now bridge to this breakaway? Total Energies all over the front for some bizarre reason. Tempo is very high though right now, guys. Okay, here we go. Right, Nils Pollitt attacking. Boulderstone in the wheel. Ben O'Connor is following as well. Let's try and get our boy, Abel Boulderstone, into today's breakaway. Let's do it. Come on, Nils. You can do it. We do have a sizable group going clear here. Tobias Johannesson bridging. Now, do I bridge with Adam Yates? Because that is going to make Caja Rural tempo. Let's try. Let's try and bridge with Adam Yates up to this breakaway. Here we go. Now we're talking. I'm just going to have a look. Tugabuga says leave Yatesy for tomorrow. We're just going to have a look. And see how Caja Rural respond to this. And wow, as you can see, no response right now by Caja Rural. Atruba doesn't even try to chase down Adam Yates. So I feel like we maybe just let this go. Is that a crazy thing to do? Guys? Putting Yatesy up the road into the breakaway. Martinez trying to bridge as well. Okay, we're going to have a big breakaway here. And I feel like if this breakaway goes and takes big time, I will definitely regret not putting Yatesy into the breakaway. So we're going to try. It's a bold move. I know I should probably wait with Yates, but we're going to try here, guys. Okay, let's just follow at the KOM like you always have to in PCM these days. And here we go. Yatesy is bridging to the breakaway. Don't mind it one bit. Mickey says there's a real chance you win this Tour de France from the break. Well, that has to be our play, right? We have to be aggressive here. It's 3 minutes now to the peloton. Now Pogacar's in the yellow jersey. Caja Rural surely will have to control. Although now we're seeing other teams come to the front, not happy with the situation. A few riders dropping as well, but yeah, we have to ask the question. We have to ask the question every time we can of Caja Rural, I reckon. Do need to do some work in this group though, so let's put Pollitt to the front. Imagine we win this Tour de France from the breakaway. That would be hilarious. It's proving to be a tricky start to this stage though. Only 2 minutes to the peloton. Bernal in the breakaway again at 8 minutes, so he's trying again. Tobias Johannesson in the breakaway. It's a strong breakaway, guys. 17 riders are here. We probably want more riders to stay in that group. And I believe, like you say, Rafgrau, I believe Visma and such will try and control the gap. Yes, I think that's exactly what's happening now. We're seeing other teams scared of Yates controlling this breakaway, which is a shame. Jake Sperry, welcome in, Jake. Looks like a fun experiment. Best of luck with it. I'm biting far too much off trying to set up a long team sim with PCM World DB. That sounds fun. Still 100 teams to table their stats before starting. Hey, Jake, that sounds really fun. Interested in hearing more about that, man. As we have Lipovitz crashing right there. I think actually, did someone crash out? Aronsman. No, he's still going, but he's cooked. So yeah, we are seeing the situation we thought might happen here. Other teams controlling this breakaway with Yatesy up the roads. If it's proving too difficult, I'll probably drop back with Yates. But as you can see, guys in the peloton are suffering right now. Let's just persist for a moment and see how this goes. As Taylor, welcome in, Taylor. Hope you're having a good day, man. Good evening to you too. I'm hot. I'm hot right now in this room. It is warm here in the UK, Taylor. Are you suffering or are you doing okay? And yeah, we're on stage 18 here of the Tour de France. If you're just joining, we're third place now in the GC with Torito, and in the yellow jersey, 1 minute 59 ahead, is a certain Tadej Pogacar riding for Caja Rural. So that's the situation. Yanganolo, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Taylor, my fan is on, and you know what? It's got to come closer. This fan, it's got to make an appearance right next to me here. If it's in shot, we'll have to deal with it. It's right here. Let's turn this fan up as far as it will go. Yanganolo, well, why is no one making PCM content on YouTube? I have a video coming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys make of it. Which kind of maybe explains your question as well. Right, this breakaway is rolling. Nils Pollitt is here. Plus 3 day for big Nils Pollitt. This is such a bold strategy, but I'm just going to try it. You know, and see if we can really, with Pollitt up in the breakaway, put pressure on these guys and crack them. EF are trying. They're trying to control for Carapaz. And Carapaz is 10th place. He's behind Yates in the GC. Come on, Richie. Call it off. Call it off. Let's go ×4 on this valley. But you can see it's Richard Carapaz ruining our plans. Leave it to Tadej. Leave it to Tadej, Richard. I beg you. I am begging you. But yeah, like, this is kind of what we expected to happen, right? You can't complain too much. I was hoping to put pressure on Tadej, but we're putting pressure on the wrong teams by accident. So yeah, it's not looking like our ambitious plan to put Yates in the break is going to work. Can't they just put Richie in the break? Yeah, exactly, Rafgrau. Why don't they put Richie in the break? Everyone's happy. Make Tadej chase. Mickey Lurt, when will Velo Victory come out? I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm hosting the live stream with them. I think it's the last day of August, where we'll learn when it comes out. That's when we'll learn about it. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Yeah, Nick, I hope as well that Velo Victory is going to be great. Let's just hope it's going to be great. I think it will be as well. I'm positive about that. Right, EF are flying through their various riders here. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to leave Yates in the breakaway or drop back here, guys. I think I'll try for a bit longer. We can keep Pollitt on this climb as well, so it's fine for now. And to be fair, everyone in the peloton is struggling with this tempo as well, even Torito. So I feel like this is fine. Yeah, to be fair, Ryan, we see it in real life as well. We ask teams to leave it to Tadej and they don't. So yeah, I guess it's realistic, right? Ay, ay, ay. What can you say to that? This is not peak realism though. Every rider in this breakaway sprinting for this KOM. Right, Nils Pollitt has done absolutely mad work so far today. Hopefully we can, I don't know, corral the rest of this break to do some work too. And you know what? EF are now calling it off. EF have called it off. Is that Max Walker, who is cooked? And now, for some reason, Red Bull are helping Tadej Pogacar after Caja Rural and Tadej ruined Remco's race. But we are starting to see... No, they're still working. I'm lying to myself. They're still working. Right, let's get some water back in the peloton. So do we focus on a Boulder Zone stage win or do we go with Yates? I feel like this break is going nowhere, but you never know. They might crack in the peloton behind. And like I say, everyone in that group is suffering. So I feel we just persist. We persist a moment longer, guys. What do you think? Do we persist with this move with Boulder Stone? And of course, Adam Yates? Because when I glance back to the peloton now, it is Caja Rural doing the work. It really is. Let's have a look at the Caja riders. Who's in this break? Obviously, Gaviria is gone. They do have their entire team still in the peloton. So that's not positive, but they're not really helping Tadej, are they? Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's go like that. Let's chill. Let's chill for a bit. I'm fine with this situation. We just take our hands off the wheel and see how it unfolds, shall we? Sometimes it's what you got to do. As long as Yates doesn't pull, it doesn't really matter. Well, I suppose you're right, Rafgrau. Exactly. Yates is doing nothing in this group. He can float along. Let's see. Let's see if it comes good. I like that take. You're completely right as well. Doesn't really matter. We leave Yates here. See how it goes. Crash for Sepkus. Speaking of Heat, Joe, TDF burnout is hitting me hard for you. Developed a mild addiction to NBA 2K. Taylor. That's a throwback for me. I used to play a lot of 2K. Fun game. And yeah, I've kind of cracked from the Tour de France as well. But we have to finish this race. And we have to beat Tadej Pogacar before I can join you on 2K. So let's try that. It's still EF, by the way. Ruining our fun. But I'm locked in right now. Yates has hardly spent any energy. That move to the breakaway was fine. And I wonder at some point, do we try a similar move with Isaac Del Toro? Is that too crazy? Or do we try that? Nils Pollitt on this +3. 85 stamina. 78 mountain. Nils Pollitt has 78 mountain. How about that? On the day, at least. On this +3 day, he has 80 flat, 85 stamina, and Nils Pollitt is pulling Adam Yates into the yellow jersey. I can feel it. Only another 3 minutes, Nils. Come on. Come on. Which 2K? Oh, I played 2K like 10 years ago, Taylor. Maybe 8, 9 years ago, I played it. Yeah, I have not played it for a long time. But I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're enjoying 2K. As the peloton coming down to 105 riders now. Still EF helping Caja Rural. They're spending Alex Bourdin, Steinhauser, Healy, trying to protect Richard Carapaz. And Pogacar, I'd love it if they were making Seb Berwick with 64 flat and Jose Felix Parra with 66 flat do this chasing. That would be lovely, but it's not happening right now. Mickey Lur, I've really enjoyed Trackmania these last days. Interesting. I've never played that. I don't even know what it is. Hey, Slavo. Slavo. Budumch. More like Nils pull it. I like it, Slavo. Great work. Big fan of your work. But sadly, it's not going anywhere, and the gap is 1 minute 28 because of EF. That's a shame. That is a shame. But like you say, I don't really know the point in dropping back at this point. We've committed now. We could have gone for Boulderstone at the beginning. We made the choice to send Yates in the breakaway as well and just try. But I'm not gonna do any more turns with Boulderstone or Yates. These guys are not working in this group. They're both protected. Nils Pollitt is our only rider doing some work. So let's see if this gap goes out again. I can't see it happening though. And I would love the breakaway to win because I fear Tadej will win this stage and take more bonus seconds as well. And with a 0 race day, we have very little chance of stopping him. Put Nils to 78. We're going to really try and push this now. Fat will go 80. Fat will go 80. Orsia Millet is coming, guys. Of course, we have 2 massive mountain stages coming after this one. You can see at the bottom, Alpe d'Huez first, and then Alpe d'Huez again with the Galibier Telegraph combo beforehand. So we do have chances to really cause chaos at this Tour de France. This was our first hands. It's not our strongest hands, but it's a hand we've played. It's not quite come off how we dreamed of. Nonetheless, it's been a really fast day at the Tour de France. 99 riders now in the peloton. Vermeersch is gone. And every time I check, there's more riders dropped here. And we're seeing more and more go out the back now. And Pollitt is trying everything he can here for Boulderstone and Yates. But unfortunately, that gap is not very big. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Juan Ayuso attacking. And Richard Carapaz himself attacking to the breakaway. Perfectly timed. Breakaway quiz has joined. Hello, welcome in breakaway quiz. And Carapaz is panicking. What is going on here? What on earth is going on here? Well, EF have spent all their resources trying to catch the breakaway with Carapaz, and they failed. And look at this. I mean, look at this. Is Carapaz just going to ruin his Tour de France riding on the front? Nope, he gives up. Now what happens? Now we see. This is why we persisted, guys. Because we wanted to see what would happen in this situation. Can we push this gap out now? Breakaway quiz. Let's give you a little recap. Well, sadly for us, there he is. Tadej Pogacar in the yellow jersey in the Caja Rural colours. He's made it to the yellow. He dropped us on the Plateau de Soleilson. He dropped us and put time to us in the time trial as well. Remco Evenepoel has had a horrible Tour de France. He was in the yellow jersey. He lost 6 minutes on the Plateau de Soleilson. That was because Pogacar relayed with his team while Remco had punctured. And EF have suddenly spawned out of nowhere back to the front. Okay, but Carapaz and EF, as you guys have just said, EF doing Movistar tactics. Carapaz absolutely choked. Ooh la la, Casper. Oh, yes, he did. Anyway, we're not choking today. Groschartner is here, McNulty and Wellens as well. We have plenty of riders here. I can safely say the breakaway are not going to win this stage. It's a really tricky finish. Yatesy is our secondary GC play, guys. He's in 9th place in the GC at 5 minutes. That's why we put him into today's breakaway. But EF are cooked, as you can see. They have no one left here. And so what happens to this gap without EF here? It's been such a tricky day. Everyone is suffering here at the Tour de France. Should have moved Poggy to picnic post there now, says Sprint Like Kittle. Welcome in, Sprint Like Kittle. Well, yeah, I think you're probably right. Picnic probably the worst team in real life at this year's Tour de France. But PCM said that Caja Rural are the worst team, so that's what we went for. Anyway, it's been fun. It's been a great breakaway mission here today. But as you can see, it's over. It's over. The breakaway are caught. Here we go. The breakaway are caught. So now what happens? Torito is suffering. I think I stay in this group now. Can't see a secondary group winning. Let's put Pollitt to the front. 85, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Redco Evenepoel. You know it, Ryan. You know it. Okay. Okay. Let's try and manage this situation as best we can. I want to keep Yates in GC. But there's not much we can do because I think he's going to go out the back pretty damn quickly here. But I'm gonna stop pacing like crazy with Pollitt. He can just chill. He's done. Great day for Nils Pollitt. And how do I manage this best, guys? I'm gonna put McNulty protecting Torito, Boulderstone on Del Toro's wheel. Right, I'm protecting Yates and Torito separately. That's my strategy today. Two riders being protected. And here's the final. Orsia Merlet. I've changed my mind. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. Wellens can go 75. And I'm going to go for a train formation today. I think that actually could be the best bet. That's what we're going to try. And I'm just going to manage this with Wellens on this flat section. Torito actually feeling okay. He's on a 0. We could have done with the Del Toro good day. Pollitt can't even have a day off in PCM. No way, Taylor. Nils Pollitt, our workhorse on the front of the breakaway and then the peloton today. Right. Orsia Millet is now approaching. So here we go. Here we go. We have attackers. That is Tobias Hahn Johannesson. Buddy, I'd love to let you go and win this stage. But I can't do that, I'm afraid. I cannot do that. Let's try and line this out now. There is Tadej. No support in the yellow jersey. Can we find a way to beat him? I rarely go for this train strategy, guys. But today, I think it's warranted with this kind of false flat lead in to the final climb. Not particularly steep as well. I hope Torito has enough energy. That's all I'm praying for here today, as our Prince, Abel Boulderstone, has a wonderful +3 day. He is going to be crucial for us here. Orsia Millet, here we go. Remco, Vingegaard, and Pogacar attacking from the foots. Oh no, I didn't see that coming from the foot of this climb. But it's not steep yet, guys. Okay, now it's steep, and we're going to catch them. We're going to catch them. There is Poggy in yellow. He's been caught. Wellens is done. Using the gels. They go again. They go again. We're trying to manage with our team. And again, Poggy is caught. There he is in yellow. 16 riders in the front group, guys. I need Yatesy ahead of Del Toro, really. I need Yatesy ahead of Del Toro. Can we do that on the fly? This is fine. And look at Prince Boulderstone. 14 riders in the front. There's Pogacar in yellow. Moving up. Yates, take the wheel of Pogacar. Please. Boulderstone's done. We're in a bad position now. Look at Pogacar riding in the yellow jersey. No one can stay with the man. It's absolutely crazy. Yates is going to sprint. And here goes Torito up to 98. Come on, Torito. Catch Pogacar. You can get there. 1K to go. There goes Del Toro trying to catch Tadej Pogacar. But he rides everyone off his wheel. It's snowing on Orsia Millet, but Pogacar wins in the yellow jersey. It's second place for Torito. Ah, man. I feel like I could have maybe won that stage had I played it perfectly. I needed to take Tadej's wheel, But again, Tadej wins, riding for Caja Rural. And we're in big trouble. There's Richard Carapaz. Terrible day for EF. Great strategy, guys. Big fan of your work. He loses 2 minutes. EF with an absolute choke. And what can you say? What can you say, guys? I gave everything there. And Torito was second place to Tadej. There was the moment where I tried to take his wheel with Yates, and I couldn't quite get it. That was the moment I think we lost the stage. But yeah, I think you're right, Tugga Booger. It's snowing here on on Orsia Millet. High up in the mountains, apparently. Vorta's in shambles. Yeah, Vorta's will be crying his way to sleep after this shambolic EF performance. Oh, I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say, guys. He literally just rode everyone off his wheel without even trying. He literally does not. Yeah, he literally rode everyone off his wheel there. One sec. All right, podium. There he is. Tadej again in the Caja Rural jersey. 9 seconds into Torito, plus 10 bonus seconds. Only 4 on us. So that's 13 seconds Pogacar takes. Rafgra wants a plus 5 tomorrow. That'll be nice. A plus 5 tomorrow would be nice. We had a 0 race day, to be fair. Like, not much more I could have done there. So in the GC, we stay third place. We close up to Vingegaard, but we're now 2 minutes 12 behind Tadej Pogacar. Yates is still in the top 10, but guys, this is proving very tricky. This is proving very, very tricky, isn't it? Martinez cracks today. And we have Yates and El Toro. Yates could be our joker, couldn't he? But 2 minutes 12 to Tadej with 2 mountain stages left. Yeah, it's not looking good. We're just ahead of him in polka dots as well. We have to make sure we win that. We have to win white. We have to finish on the podium, which we're doing at the moment with Isaac Del Toro. And can we beat Tadej Pogacar riding for Caja Rural? Well, here we go. Stage 19 is next. Of course, to Alpe d'Huez. The famous Alpe d'Huez. The crazy climb where Pogacar went absolutely nuclear in real life. So if that's anything to go off, we have no chance. We're third favourite though. Yeah, I think we maybe attack from the off with Yates and co, but we see how the race days look first. That's our tactic today. We need some good race days. Let's get it. It's Alpe d'Huez day. Allez. Slavo says, Poggy is OP in PCM, but next stage break with Yates and he'll be in yellow. Okay, Slavo. Okay. That's the strategy, I reckon. Well, here we go. Here's the moment of truth. It's a +1 day for Adam Yates, a 0 for Torito again. That's not ideal. None. Okay. A 0 day for Isaac Del Toro, a +1 for Adam Yates. That's fine. I would have liked a plus day on Torito. Let's be real. We don't get it. But here's the day. Here's the day we put Adam Yates into the breakaway and hopefully take back massive time in the GC. That's the goal today, guys. We go all out for the breakaway with Adam Yates. Groschartner, McNulty gets to the front as well, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. All out attack today. Hopefully Caja Rural actually are the team to control. We attack from the off. Can we create a split here, though? No. No is the answer. No is the answer. Maybe Yates tomorrow will be better. Yeah, I agree, Mikila. I think actually it will be better tomorrow for Yatesy. But I think we have to try every single opportunity. That's what I reckon. McNulty, attack, pull it, sit up. Let's go. Can we create this breakaway? Here we go. Here we go. Breakaway forms. Elastic snaps, and we're in the breakaway. Pull it. Okay, he's not going to join. We take 3 riders in the break. That's what we're going to go for here today, guys. Just gotta make sure we're in the perfect situation here. There's splits in the peloton. Have you seen Rubio crash on Alpduez Slavo? I saw it. It was horrid to see. Horrible to see that crash from Paul Reiner Rubio. Did not deserve that. He was having a good race as well. Good stage too. Anyway, we're in the breakaway, I believe. We have made it. Let's get over this climb and assess the situation after this climb, guys. We have 16 riders potentially in the breakaway. Maybe Tadej can be baited into an attack on the Col d'Ornon. That's a good shout, Ryan. Really good shout. Like that. But anyway, Lipovitz in the breakaway again. Van Wilder, Lenny Martinez this time in the breakaway. Jorgensen, but now, yeah, it's a great breakaway we have here. Healy. Oh, and behind we have more attacks going. Oh, wow. Wow. And I'm going to try and just jump with Nils Pollitt if I can. Over to these guys, over to these chasers. Let's just try and follow these guys. Juan Ayuso trying to bridge. Juan Ayuso is 8th place in the GC. Okay, Juan Ayuso has the same idea. He's trying a last-ditch attack as Juan Ayuso to join today's breakaway. And I think, wow, he's 2 minutes behind. But we have a really interesting situation here. Look at this. Pogacar, he's like, boys, get to the front. This is our job to chase. And here we go. This could be it. Right, Groschartner, you chill a bit. You go to 70 tempo. We need you in this stage. This is tricky. This is so tricky to manage. Groschartner, you chill a bit. Yates, you're protected. 16 riders at the front. We're going to get 12 riders joining here. The likes of Hindley in that group. 4 riders behind, featuring, crucially, Juan Ayuso. Juan Ayuso at 8th place in the GC. He is 50 seconds ahead of our guy, Adam Yates. And with Quinn Simmons, he's trying to get in the breakaway. Frank Master Flash, welcome in. We're on stage 19 of the Tour de France right now. It's Alpduez time. And we're in a pretty big breakaway situation here, which is going to be crucial for our race. Here we go. This is what we wanted. Caja Rural on the front with their team and no one helping them. Until Pinarello comes to the front. Yeah, Mickey, EF would be great if they did something in this breakaway. But I do believe we're going to have Nils Pollitt joining here with Juan Ayuso. Juan Ayuso, 8th place in the GC, is the big name in this group. Let's try and get Pollitt over this climb, actually. Let's try and just nurse him over. I'm not doing the tempoing now. Juan Ayuso is here. Quinn Simmons is here as well, I believe. So Quinn Simmons has to work for Juan Ayuso. He's above us in the GC. Let's just see. Oh, the gap is absolutely melting to the peloton. Okay, we got no time to wait. We got a tempo here. And look what's happening at the front of the peloton again. EF panicking. Oh, this is just wild. This is absolutely wild stuff. I'm tempted to try and bridge with Del Toro, you know. That would be wild if we did that as well. But EF missed the move again. Pollitt is going to crack. He's done some work. Oh, this is just pure chaos here, guys. I'm trying to follow, trying to keep everyone in this breakaway that I can. We have 100 riders in this group, and I think EF are going to chase. So let's just keep it tidy here. Vermeersch is gone. Again, sorry for the pauses, but we need to manage this one. Right, Yatesy, get over the top with McNulty. That's what we're going to have to hope for here. There's EF riders in the break, and they're trying to control Rathgrow. You're right. Look at this. They've got Steinhauser. They've got another rider. Is that Healy? They've got Ben Healy in this break, and they're still desperate to control. What are those guys doing? Groschartner is done. Look at this. EF, what are you doing? I have no idea. I do not understand what you are thinking. No entiendo. I do not get it. Right, we have 20 riders. No, we have 28 riders in this breakaway. This is a wild situation again. At least we're having fun. We're causing chaos. Even if we don't manage to beat Tadej, it's going to be because of EF, right? There's nothing else we can say about that. We'll have Yatesy on the wheel instead. Let's do it that way around. I would have liked an additional rider at this point up the road in the breakaway. It sadly not happens. As Pigcock from the peloton attacking to try and join that group. It's the team around us. Slavo, like you say, EF. What are you doing? What are you doing, EF? You're killing our chances in this Tour de France. Leave it to Tadej. EF are tempoing, despite having 2 riders up the road in the breakaway. I think they're trying to protect Carapaz at 8 minutes in the GC. What are you doing, guys? EF are so cooked. That's all I can say to that. We do have a small group at the front here, by the way. Should be caught quite easily. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. It is what EF are doing does not make sense, but I'm having fun. We have 80 riders now in the yellow jersey group. And surely they have depleted resources. EF have riders in the breakaway, so they only have, as you can see, okay, they've got Valgren, Bourdin, and Walker. These guys can't close a 30 rider breakaway. There's no way they can do that. They have 2 riders up the road in this group, which doesn't make sense. Yeah, like you guys say, what on earth are EF doing? I got no clue. Now, one thing I don't like is Torito on a 0 race day again. We've not had a single good race day with Torito today, I feel like, on a important stage. EF, guys. Guys. Please. What are you doing? You're ruining such a fun Alpe d'Huez stage. Make Caja Rural do the chasing. Pogacar is coasting along. He can't believe his luck. He's paid Jonathan Waters the big bucks to try and reel in this breakaway for him. Aye. That's all I can say to that. It should be the team in green and white doing the chasing. Instead, it's EF. Walker is done. Right, let's see what they do now. Bourdin, you just chill out, buddy. No, Sean Quinn. Crazy work we're seeing here. Just need to make sure we're following over the top of these climbs because this group is splintering in the breakaway. We need to stay at the front. To be honest, I should apologise to both of them. Jonathan Waters. Yeah, literally. That is the truest Waters quote I've read since the start of July there, Ryan. I would like to join up with the front guys in this breakaway as well. But again, we're just making sure this stage is really a fast day. Bourdin, Valgren, and Quinn are now closing this for EF. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. To be fair, EF are quite strong. They've been relaying pretty much all day, and they're still going. I know it's not a long stage. What is it? 130k basically. But this is what we want to see. Alex Molinar and Stefano Oldani on the front. Let's look away because I don't want to see EF doing the work again. So, Adam Yates in this group, 5 minutes 50 in the GC. But crucially, like I said, we have Lipovitz here, but also Juan Ayuso at 5 minutes and 9 seconds. And Ayuso, above Yates in the GC, he would be the first rider to move into the provisional yellow jersey. Although I can't see that happening. Sorry, Juan, based on your real Tour de France. Anyway, 28 riders in the front have now come together. We need to try and just chill in this group. Like, we don't have the firepower to push this on. It's on Juan Ayuso and Quinn Simmons more, I think. Let's relax. Somewhere near the back of the group. And hope that Sean Quinn forgets how to ride his bike, because I don't understand it. RK Taylor, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome into today's stream. Guys, stage 19 of the Tour de France. Alpe d'Huez is coming. I'm trying to beat Tadej Pogacar riding for Caja Rural. But currently he's getting bailed out by Jonathan Vaughters and EF. So that's brilliant, isn't it? Hey, Com265 Ander, how was the brothers weekend? Thanks for asking. It was great, you know. It was really great. My brother came over. It was actually Wednesday to Friday last week. We went out one day, did a kind of work session in the Cotswolds somewhere, which was nice. We had some nice food. Me and my brother always enjoy getting some nice food when we're together. Went for a run, went for a little 5k run as well. So thanks for asking, Com265 Ander. I guess it's Ander. We'll go with Ander. Yeah, appreciate that. That's kind of you to ask. It was a good time. A very good time, as now we have the Col d'Ornon up next. That precedes Alpe d'Huez, of course. Commander. All right, we'll go with Commander. Nice to hear you enjoyed it. Thank you, man. RK Taylor, what alternative universe is this and why are EF pulling? That's the question on everyone's lips right now. But for sure, before Alpe d'Huez, Bourdin and Valgren are going to be done. And then surely it will be up to Caja Rural. And then let's see the tempo at that point in the stage. That's my take. But I feel like we're putting ourselves in the right situation. We're putting ourselves in the right situations here. Yeah, for Carapaz, you might be right, Commander. But as you can see, they've got Healy and Steinhauser up the road in the breakaway. So what are they doing? What's your plan? They clearly have no plan. Someone saw Sepp Kuss. Oh, Frank Master. I saw Sepp Kuss on stage 20 in real life. That was terrifying. Thank God the nets were there, because that could have been nasty. Nasty as it gets. So that was very, yeah, sad to see him not win the stage. I really wanted Sepp to hold on stage 20 in real life. As here we go again. Here we go again. Valgren is done. EF have no more riders. So now Pidcock's going to work. Pidcock's going to have his team go to the front. And Caja Rural have not had to do a single bit of chasing right now for the yellow jersey, which is, of course, worn by Tadej Pogacar. It just blows my mind what is happening in this race. Nathan, Carapaz might drop out the peloton. Well, dropping out is his teammates. There goes, I think, Michael Valgren dropping back. Bourdin is pretty cut. There's Carapaz. And now it's Pidcock's turn. Pidcock's turn, who in the GC, let's see where Pidcock is. He's 7th place. I get it. He wants to defend against Adam Yates. Just join the breakaway. Just join the breakaway, Pidcock. You'll be fine. Billy, Football Manager, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, Billy. The ABC of chasing breakaways. Anyone but Caja. Literally. Taylor, you have nailed that. Now we have Paul Sexas chasing with his team. At least Tiege Benoot is on the front. We're just chilling right now, trying to conserve energy. Prodon working for Sexas now. And now we see this breakaway really fall apart on the Col d'Ornon. Right. This is where we need to lock in here, guys. This is where we need to lock in. Here we go. Oldani doing the chasing for Caja Rural, but only for a moment. Only for a moment before he gets bailed out again. It is incredible, the bailout job that is going on here for Tadej Pogacar. Nils Pollitt, another great ride. We have 34 riders in the yellow jersey group, guys. And I just want to consider the option of attacking right now with Del Toro to that front group. I think it's on, but it's too risky. It's too risky. I would love to do it. Too many bike fixes today. I need to retire. Hey, Billy. Good job fixing some bikes. Mickey Lurt says, do it. Mickey Lurt says, do it. Attack with Del Toro. It's so risky. If Del Toro was on a +2 or +3, I'd do it. But it's too tricky. No way, Commander. We can't do 85 up the last mountain. I'm going to play it safer. Del Toro is going to stay in this group. I've made the call. RK Taylor says, just do it. If the pace had stopped now, I would do it. But it's on. It's on, sadly. So it's too risky, I feel, guys. We still got stage 20. We don't have to go all in today just yet. And we still have Yates up the road as well. So this is all working fine for us. Right, back to the peloton, and it's Paul Sec. Yeah, if we attack with Del Toro, we'd be cooked. Here we go. Carapaz and Pidcock, they attack, and then they give up. Like, what are these guys thinking? What are these guys thinking? This is just ridiculous stuff. This is the yellow jersey group. We have 30 riders, and Alpe d'Huez has not begun yet. It's a pretty wild stage of the Tour de France we've got again here today, guys. Alpe d'Huez is next. Alan Klein, that's a mad victory. Well done. Vuelta is too easy and PCM riders are super out of form. Rafael Grau, completely agree. Completely agree on that. Anyway, up the road on Alpe d'Huez is going to be another horrible stage for me to manage. Very tricky. We have two groups here, only 85 seconds apart. And pretty much the same size. 31 riders in the yellow jersey group. Torito is in there, of course. Let's try and put him a little closer to the front. Anyway, up the road, we have McNulty with Yates. Remember, Juan Ayuso in this group at 5 minutes and 9 seconds is the closest in the GC. And Alpe d'Huez awaits. Here we go. I'm going to lock in, guys. 16k to go. Who's going to win this stage? Is it going to be Poggy at 1 minute 36 behind? It just might be, you know. It just might be. Okay. Yatesy, you can be protected right now by Brandon McNulty. We're going to go 77 to start this climb with Adam Yates. Behind, it's not a big gap. EF. Oh, I thought that was Carapaz chasing himself. That would have been absolutely wild. Here we go. Let's focus on this group here. Carapaz now makes his move on Alpe d'Huez. Oh, the tempo is on already. We have lots of riders to help us here. Let's try and manage this as best we can. There's Pogacar. 82 maintain. Sexas. Look at the group come apart. This is absolutely crazy. This is absolutely crazy stuff. They're all going for the record. We've been dropped briefly here. We're going to get back in, of course, but the tempo is on. Vermeersch has crashed behind. Sorry, Florian Vermeersch. We do not care. Right now, we do not care. I do believe Yatesy is going to be caught here on this final climb. Look at the yellow jersey group come apart. This is absolutely crazy. Benoot is gone. I'm just trying to save my energy right now. Alpe d'Huez record challenge incoming with Del Toro. Sadly, Robert, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Let's just take stock of right now what's going on. But now they're attacking in the breakaway. We'll go 78 with Yates. McNulty is going to drop back and help Del Toro pretty soon. I'm trying so hard not to go above 85 effort as here we go. Here we go. Pogacar, Vingegaard, Remco all attacking right now on Alpe d'Huez. We're going to stay steady though. 85 with Del Toro. Grosjean is gone. We need McNulty. Yates, you continue on. You're fine. We need McNulty right now to help out Isaac Del Toro. Here we go. Del Toro. Richardello is here. Pogacar's up the road, but we need to stay steady. Only 7k to go, or still 7k to go, and we really don't have that much energy. There is Pogacar. We're just trying not to panic here, guys. That's the strat. Yatesy has been caught. Here we go. Right. let's reassess, because this is all over the road. Ayuso and the remnants of the breakaway are still there. Vingegaard has dropped Pogacar. So Vingegaard has dropped Pogacar. There's Remco. And we're right behind with Torito. Yatesy in the wheel. We are suffering. Isaac Del Toro is suffering right now. But there is Pogacar. And we're going to get back to Tadej Pogacar. Right. This is so tricky. We don't have the energy. We don't have the energy to go above 80, really. If that. Yates is looking good, though. Commander says Vingegaard will crack. There's Ben Healy. Pogacar is in our wheel right now. To be honest, I will absolutely take staying with Pogacar right now on this stage. Oh, we're suffering so much. We're suffering so much. I'd love to attack with Yates, but that's going to be a risky move. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Del Toro. There's Pogacar. We're going to get in the wheel. Adam Yates has gone, though. Adam Yates has gone on the attack. He's going to go 85 to the line. Let's make sure Torito is fine behind. Oh, that was a risky move. RK Taylor says this is a lost cause. Well, we're not going to win the stage. Vingegaard has taken over a minute on Pogacar right now. And we're just trying to follow Poggy all the way to the line, but we don't really have the energy. Okay. The Yates attack was not the one. The Yates attack was not the one. Anyway, Yates, you get in the wheel of Pogacar. I think Del Toro can chase this group behind. I believe we can. We'll go 92. Up the road, winning on Alpe d'Huez. It's going to be Florian Lipovitz beating Ayuso. And Vingegaard takes massive time back today. And to be fair, it's not a bad stage. It's not a bad stage. Yates is going to stay there. We'll lose a little time again to Tadej Pogacar. Vingegaard takes time back today. Del Toro and Yates both finish behind. We lose more time to Tadej. Jonas with a massive stage. And wow, what can you say about that? What can you say about that? Yates was really good, but on the zero race day with Del Toro, it's very tricky. Jonas Vingegaard with a massive stage. I hope Jonas is in yellow. I hope Jonas can beat Tadej Pogacar. But hey, let's have a look at the GC. That was a really mad stage. Ayuso and Little Trek really the main animators. And we have one more chance in the mountains to beat Tadej Pogacar. And it's our best chance yet. The final mountain stage. Before we get there though, let's have a look at the current GC. What do you make of that, guys? I did my best. I really did. I tried to manage it as best I can. It was tricky, though. And Del Toro didn't have the energy. We needed a +1, really. We've not had the race day luck with Del Toro, which means hopefully we're due for the final mountain stage, right? Let's see. Jonas Vingegaard takes over 1 minute out of Tadej Pogacar. What a ride by Jonas. That is incredible. That is incredible. Mickey Left says, next stage, you're going to win it all. Well, let's see about that. Lipovitz gets another stage victory at this race. Let's go to the menu screen. Because Vingegaard takes massive time on Tadej and Torito, to be fair. We lose only 19 seconds to Tadej. I'm fine with that. And in the GC, it's 44 seconds. Vingegaard to Pogacar. We're at 2 minutes 30 with Torito. Yates at 6 minutes and 9 seconds. It's a little shake up in the middle here. 2 minutes 30. That's our gap to Tadej. That's the gap we need to make up. As my chair almost broke. That's the gap we need to make up. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to Tadej. On one mountain stage against the best climber maybe ever, or the best GC rider to ever exist. That's going to be very, very tricky. As, by the way, Pogacar also goes into the green jersey. Brilliant. We lose KOM to Florian Lipovitz by 1 point. Brilliant. We're not really focused on that. At least we do hold off Sexas. Sexas did put 10 seconds into us today. Paul Sexas. So we do defend that quite well from Sexas. But one thing's for sure, we need a much better race day for this final mountain stage, don't we? We need a +2 with Torito at least. And there it is. And there it is. Am I the only one that cheers and hopes that more and more riders don't make the time cut when I'm playing? Yeah, Javier, that's such a good point. I do the same actually quite often. Sadly, everyone made it that time, and actually, we still got 170 riders in this one. Surely Caja won't be able to control stage 20 unless EF helps again. Well, Isostatic Angel, that's the thing. That's the thing. Is UAE helping Jonas right now? We're not helping Jonas. Come on, Commander. We want to win the race ourselves, but if it comes down to it, I will help Vingegaard win over Pogacar. Let's put it that way. Anyway, this is it, isn't it? Here we go. Col de la Croix de Fer, the Telegraph, into the Galibier before heading back up to Alpe d'Huez. And this is the big one. This is the big stage. And do we go for the breakaway or not? That's the big question. Do we go for the breakaway? I think Adam Yates has to be the breakaway play, but I'd really like to light things up on the Telegraph and Galibier and try to drop Pogacar at this point. That's how we take 2 minutes off him today, right? And I think to do that, we need breakaway riders up the road for the Valley and Seren. So yeah, we're going to try and get riders in the breakaway. And we're going to try and drop Pogacar before the top of the Galibier. Both things going to be tricky. Yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? Pogacar's the favourite. Stage 20, penultimate stage of the Tour de France. Our final chance to win this race. Pogacar has put 2 minutes 30 into us, which is crazy. But we're going to try. We're going to try today to win this race. We've lost the polka dots as well. That is not happy. I'm not happy with that. And it's a 0 again. It's a 0 again. We needed more than that, I'm afraid. It's a 0 race day for Torito. It's gonna be tricky to. If we hold a podium, I'll be happy, guys. I really hope for a +1 or a +2, at least yesterday or today, and to get neither with Torito is not. I'm not happy about it. Anyway, we need to form a breakaway, so let's just go and do that, shall we? Yeah, that's unlucky, I feel. Okay, we're gonna have a pretty big fight for this breakaway early on, by the looks of it. It's a shame. It's a shame we've got a bad race day again. I have to say. Yeah, real shame. Nonetheless, let's just try and wait for this first climb of the day and join the breakaway. Adam Yates at 6 minutes has to be our first card to play. And we're going to see if we can drop Tadej that way. Pollitt, you try and get in the breakaway as well, buddy. The more riders we have in the breakaway, the better. That's what I'm going to say. Boulderstone, you stay. You chill. You chill, Abbo. Let's try and get in a breakaway. What did you think of Jonas having to give up on the Tour? Taylor, that was hard to see. Sad to see Jonas have to give up on the Tour de France. It really was. Yeah, and that was his stage, the Plateau de Soleil. That was his stage that he was really looking forward to, you know. So, yeah, even more difficult to see, really. What did you think about it? It was yeah, tough to see. Like I didn't think he was actually going to have the best end of the race. But yeah, it's a shame to not be able to see for everyone watching. Right. How do I go about getting 5 riders into this breakaway? We're wasting energy right now, that's for sure. But here we go. This is where hopefully Caja Rural simply cannot follow. The Col de la Croix de Fer kicks us off here today. Let's try and get 5 riders into the breakaway. Here we go. And we've done that at, well, very easily. Right. 5 riders into the group. I want to attack with Pogacar in it. I want to attack with, not Pogacar, with Del Toro. I think that moment he was focusing on Del Toro getting a podium spot. Yeah, I think he would have been fighting for a podium for sure, rather than yellow. Yeah, Ryan, you're right. They were so unlucky after that point where Paul Visma. Right, Adam Yates, you get protected as well, buddy. Ah, group break there. Right, this is the moment where we know that Caja Rural will surely have to They're doing it again. EF coming to the front. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable scenes. It really is. Right, let's just get this breakaway formed over the Col de la Croix de Fer. Okay, we're having the likes of Richard Tello, Aronsman attack. I'm so tempted to try and bridge with Del Toro on this climb right here. But I think it's just, it would be silly. I don't think it would work, basically. Right, this breakaway is gone now. We have 1 minute 12, 21 riders in this group. Only two domestiques around Torito. And yeah, we're going to settle into this peloton. Del Toro, Vermeersch, and our Prince, Abel Boulderstone in this group. Let's try and get all 5 riders over this climb if we can, or as many riders as we can over this climb, and reassess from there. Because then, on the Telegraph-Galibier combo, I'm going... That's where we make our move. That's where we make our race-winning move, hopefully. That's the plan. What do you think of MVDP on Montmartre? Thomas, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, that was incredible. Incredible finish. Like I said, there was definitely a little bit of motor pacing going on after Montmartre for Pogacar and Van der Poel. More than I would like to see personally, but you can't deny Van der Poel what was a crazy ride. A crazy, crazy ride. Supporting riders from a small team like Caja. Good guy, Vorters. No, we don't like Vorters. What's he doing? He's doing it again. Carapaz, if you're worried about being 8 minutes down in the GC, attack now. Jump to the breakaway. This is, like, if they do this again, I'm going to lose my mind. Lose my mind. Right, Wellens and Pollitt are going to, I think, get dropped over this first descent of the Col de la Croix de Fer. Crucially, Pidcock has made the jump this time at 5 minutes 48 in the GC. Let's have a quick look as well. So Pidcock has learned how to do a mountain breakaway. And he is going to be the best placed rider in this group. Adam Yates at 6 minutes as well. Our very own Adam Yates. So we do have Pidcock again up the road. He's got a teammate as well. But EF are just ruining it for everyone. They really, really are. But we have to sit in and we have to just wait for the moment, I believe. Because these guys are going to be cooked before we know it. So let's see over the Croix de Fer the situation we end up with, shall we? Big Tim Wellens is pretty much done. Guys, what do you think? Can we do it? Let me know in the chat. Can we go and win this Tour de France? It's our final chance today. Can we make it happen? Let me know what you think. Wellens is going to drop back and help Torito now because he's completely cooked. Oh, yeah, fine. The gap to the breakaway only 50 seconds. And you know what? I think EF are actually going to close this. It's unbelievable. They've done it again. Number one enemy on the channel from this point forward, EF and Jonathan Vorters. What are these guys doing? These fools. What are these fools doing? We're going to have a look. We're going to have a look, you know, guys. We're going to have a look. Out of nowhere. I didn't even tell you. Here we go. Isaac Del Toro on the attack. On the Col de la Croix de Fer, trying to bridge to the breakaway. Here we go. Here we go. Boulderstone trying to follow. Torito joining the breakaway. Ramos out of nowhere. Flying past riders left and right. And we're going to get to the top just about in time to match up with our team. Here we go. Torito has made it to the front. Not sure what I'm doing here. But we've done it now. Isaac Del Toro. Enough messing around with EF. Ruining our fun. Del Toro has made it to the breakaway. Oi, oi, oi. You didn't see that one coming, did we? Eric, welcome in. Here are the standings right now. We currently have Pogacar in first place, 44 seconds behind Jonas Vingegaard. And Del Toro, our very own Isaac Del Toro, has attacked on the first climb today, before the Galibier, before the Telegraph, and now, surely, riding for Caja Rural, Tadej Pogacar is going to have to chase this down with his team. Surely! We're living the dream, Arcade Taylor. You know it. Right. Let's not mess this up. Let's not mess this up. That's all I can say. Put these guys on auto. Right. Brandon McNulty, a good descender. 76 descending. He's going to go 95. Now, the big question is, who is now relaying in the peloton behind? And it better be Caja Rural. Well, EF are here. Still, of course, our enemies. Ruining our fun. But we're going all in here, guys. We have to try. We have to try one of the most epic victories in PCM history. But now, it's Visma and EF who are surely going to ruin our fun. Oh, it's a shame. We have a 1 minute gap here. I fear it's going to be nothing by the bottom of this climb. So yeah, we're going to recover with Del Toro. But we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying here. Brandon, the pull of your life is needed. That's all I can say. As a director of the team, how do you communicate with Del Toro? English or Spanish? Vamos, Torito. Vámonos. Ahora sí. Tú puedes. En español. I think he works better if we speak in Spanish. But the problem is, Brandon McNulty doesn't seem to understand Spanish well. And the gap to the peloton, 53 seconds. Can we hold them off? This is a bit of a, this could be the worst move of the race. It could be the best move of the race. Because the gap to the peloton is tumbling down in this descent. It really is at this point. If Pogacar crashed right now, that would be lovely. That would be truly lovely while the tempo was on. Come on, PCM. Let's see it. Let's see Tadej crash. Come on. Let's go. Right, Felix, you're going to have to do some work. You're going to have to do some work as well. I want these guys both working on the front. And I reckon we save Yates on the wheel of Isaac Del Toro. That's tough. That's tough. This is tough. But we still have a minute gap. Okay. We've maintained our gap over the top. Campanarts is flying again now. We've got Visma chasing us behind as well now, guys. Sam Jenkin, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment. Hopefully it'll be even better if we can hold off this chasing yellow jersey group. We have Del Toro third place in this breakaway, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good, I'm afraid, guys. 29 seconds. EF are cooks, though. Little Trek and Berwick, you're going to have to do the chasing, buddy. But it's going to be Pedersen. It's going to be Pedersen. We're going to keep persisting with this for a moment. We are going to keep persisting with this for a moment. I'm going to actually put Groschartner back to the wheel because we do open the gap up again. 50 seconds. Parapantra doing the chasing. Sam Jenkin, no way, buddy. You could not drop me. Unless the road goes over 1%, maybe. Oh, but here we go. Oh, but here we go. Wait. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. We have 1 minute now, guys. McNulty, you protect. Yatesy sit in the wheel. We have 1 minute on the yellow jersey group. We're not getting caught. You know what, Mickey? We're not getting caught. This is our move for the race right now. We have the team to help us. Felix Groschartner with a massive turn in the valley. Same with Brandon McNulty. Use that gel, Felix. Chasing behind in the peloton. We still have other teams helping Caja Rural. They have been bailed out every single time by Pro Cycling Manager. And I hate it. Nonetheless, we enter the Col de Telegraph. McNulty is cooked. And we need a massive ride right now by Felix Großschartner. Does he have enough left though? That's the question. Back in the peloton. Here we go. And Caja Rural and Seb Berwick are doing the chasing. Oh, this is brilliant. This is what we hope for. Right, we need to try and save enough for obviously the Galibier as well. And Großschartner is all but done here. Yeah, we have 1 minute 16 though. Großschartner's done. Großschartner is done. Right, we go AC2 with Yates. The gap is 1 minute 22. The gap is going up. Tadej has no teammates on the front. Campenarts is done. Is Benoot struggling? Is Tiege Benoot struggling? Well, Sam Jenkin, you might be about to witness a mountain stage masterclass, my friend. Let's put a time gap. Let's put a time gap on it, shall we? This would be the greatest victory in my PCM career. Like, we've been so aggressive. We've spent so much energy already. We don't have a plus day. But we have 1 minute 40 of a gap to the yellow jersey and Tadej Pogacar. Großschartner, you chill. Abel Boulderstone, our prince. You go and mark Tadej Pogacar. Adam Yates, we need to get Yatesy over the Telegraph. And Del Toro is suffering as well. We're spending so much energy right now. Jose Felix Parra is trying to close Isaac Del Toro for his teammates, the yellow jersey, Tadej Pogacar. And surely he can't do it. This is so fun. I'm so glad I put in that attack. I thought it was a doomed move from the off. But we're going to try everything here. Parra, what a ride. Still working for Tadej here in the yellow jersey. We've gone all in here, guys. We've gone all in. We just need to hold off this group over the Galibier. Jose Felix Parra with a massive ride. Cuts the lead to 1 minute 25. Now Jorgensen for Visma comes up. There are 24 riders here in the yellow jersey group. Oh, Adam Yates is giving everything. Here we go. They're sprinting over the top. Don't really care about that. Just want to keep Del Toro here with Yates. Would love to be in the wheel now. Come on. Come on, Yates. Yates is absolutely cooked here, guys. He spent everything. He sent everything. But we're over the Telegraph. They're not going to work with me. And we have 1 minute and 12 to the yellow jersey group. They're flying behind. Only 16 riders in that group here. Right, Yates, give everything. We're going all in. We're going all in. And we have to go now. We have to go right now. It's 26 seconds. The gap is coming down. And it's Isaac Del Toro time. It's Isaac Del Toro time. There is Tadej Pogacar in the yellow jersey. And he can't bridge. He can't bridge right now. He can't bridge to Isaac Del Toro and the breakaway. Is this the moment that the elastic snaps? It's 18 riders at 50 seconds. And we have dropped Tadej Pogacar. Will anyone now give me a turn in this group? Have we spent too much energy? Caruso's going to do some work. But the gap is over a minute. Ah, look at Caruso. How is Caruso still here? Helping Martinez, who is 18th place. No one giving us a turn, by the way. And we have 13k to go here on the Galibier and almost no energy. Oh, guys. This is a wild, wild stage. I would have loved the teammate over the top of the Galibier. Jorgensen is gone. Everyone has given everything solely to catch Isaac Del Toro. EF have no riders left, thankfully for us. But that gap is coming down, and it's Damiano Caruso, and we're absolutely cooked now, guys. Now Lipovitz is working for Remco Evenepoel. And I fear we could either win this race or we could finish outside the top 10. I have no idea at this point. I have absolutely no idea. Lipovitz is working though. Ayuso is gone. 6th place in GC. Ayuso is gone. And can Lipovitz close it? We just need to keep going, but we don't have the energy. Commander says RIP the dream. I'm trying not to give up. But I fear you could be right. I fear you could be right. We're up the road with Pig and Zoli. But Pogacar, here we go. In the yellow jersey. We gave everything, guys. We gave everything to the dream. There are only 8 riders in this yellow jersey group. Lipovitz is gone. And Pogacar is going to close Isaac Del Toro on the Galibier. 6k from the top. We gave everything. There goes the dream. Like you say, there goes the dream. There are 9 riders left in this group. Pig and Zoli is gone. We rode everyone off our wheel. Should I have gone on the Galibier? Should I have gone on the Quad Affair? We'll never know. We gave it our all, at least, Mickey, like you say. Luckily, I think they're going to sit up a little. We will take some KOM points from doing that, by the way, I think. Not many, to be fair. Not that we care about KOM. Well, we tried, guys. We tried. What can I say? We tried. Pogacar's so comfy in this group, by the way. He's chilling. And now, knowing what I know about the way PCM AI works, usually, I think they're just going to all sit up and wait for Domestiques to come back now. So let's see if that actually happens. Ayuso, the big loser currently in the GC, dropping well back. I'm just going to sit up, try and push it over the top, take the KOM points, and then, yeah, there's not much we can do after that. We spent too much too early in this stage. We played our cards maybe one climb too early. But what can you say? We tried. We tried. Right, 2k to go on this climb. I'm going at 2k to go. And there he is. Tadej Pogacar in the yellow jersey for Caja Rural. And it looks like a jersey that Pogacar is going to successfully defend, which is absolutely absurd. Crazy scenes. Crazy scenes. We're going to recover this spent energy now over the top. At least we're not going to get dropped by Pogacar. It looks like anyway. We'll try and take the KOM points. Try to maybe move back into that jersey at the end of the day. There we go. Del Toro taking all of those points. We are now in the lead of that jersey. And now we just see what we can do. We see if we can hold on to the podium, I suppose. There's still more marks, but I can't see us winning 3 minutes from Tadej on that stage. And chapeau Tadej Pogacar. Chapeau Caja Rural. Jose Felix Parra did do some work in there for Tadej. So there was actually something done by Caja Rural in this race. But it looks like we're going to lose to Tadej Pogacar riding for Caja Rural. Do you think he would win in real life on Caja Rural? I think he would. I think he would, Mickey Lurt. Isa Static Angel still believes. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Boulderstone coming over the top now of the Galibier in a good place, just behind Sepkus. Abel Boulderstone, our crowning prince from this Tour de France. But yeah, there's 10 riders in this group. There's nothing I can do at this point until we get to the Col de Seren, guys. No tempo here. This is what I mean about PCM AI. I can kind of predict how it's going to go on these mountain stages. I would love to see some more randomness. I would love to see, you know, the pace. Pig and Zodi should be pacing here for Vingegaard, surely. It doesn't make sense that they're not, you know. It ain't over till it's over. Ain't that the truth, Arcade Taylor? Let's look at the finish of this stage, because the Seren is so steep. It's all about just trying to follow on that final climb. Wow, Various. Sorry, I missed your message. Won't AI Pogacar do anything until Seren? Well, that was my hope. That was my hope, but he still worked, didn't he? Slavo, sorry for missing your message. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, guys, it's going to be, oh, I can't believe we're not going to do it. I can't believe this man is going to defeat us riding for Caja Rural. Well, I can believe it. I can believe it. I think we can all believe it. He's the best GC rider of all time, as there is a crash behind. I think Bernal involved there. Ayuso is going to lose all of his GC today. He's 6th place right now. cracking in the third week, just like real life. But yeah, just trying to keep this rolling right now. I could attack right now, but it's not going to do anything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Martinez attacks. So we can now sit in this group. Lenny and Lipovitz attacking out of this group. My plan now, follow on the Seren and try and win this stage. Chapeau EF, says Frank Master. Chapeau EF for taking the millions of dollars from Tadej Pogacar and putting it in their bank account. And doing all of Tadej's domestique work for him. Carapaz, buddy, look at you. 10th place in GC on 8 minutes. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Yeah. So let's look behind us in the GC. Sexas only 50 seconds. Remco at 1 minute as well. We need to try and defend from Sexas for the white jersey. I think we can do that today. Let's see if we can win the stage, shall we, guys? Let's corral ourselves. The team gave everything. We needed a plus day with Isaac for sure today to have a chance. To have a chance of winning the Tour de France at least. But can we go and win this stage? And I don't know how to play it. I should probably try and be a bit defensive, right? Not sure. Well, Tadej's going to do the work on the front here. Here we go. Aronsman's going to attack. I'm going to try and get in his wheel. There we go. Aronsman attacking. I'm going to follow with Del Toro. Who follows me? Sexas follows. Pogacar not really following for the moment. Okay. Okay, Pogacar's been dropped. It ain't over till it's over. Like you guys said, it ain't over till it's over. Pogacar at 30 seconds right now. Piganzoli working for Vingegaard in that group. And we're currently set to move up in the GC. Football Forever says it's so over. You could well be right. But Pogacar's been dropped again briefly. Piganzoli is done. And we go again. Isaac Del Toro giving absolutely everything to try and win this Tour de France. That one probably not a good move, to be fair. I'm pretty sure they're going to catch me on this flat section. But you've got to love the panache. You have to love the panache. Pick up, buddy. Work with me. Nope. It's not working. We try and sit in for a bit. Okay, let's just recover. Like I said, such a steep climb at the top that, yeah, we need to be careful here. Oh, there goes Remco. Remco Evenepoel attacking on the Col de Seren. Here we go. And now Tadej is just going to set his steamrolling tempo as To Flood. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you joining here today. Tadej Pogacar riding Piganzoli, riding Vingegaard, trying to ride Sexas off his wheel as well. Remco's been caught. And here we go. 3K to go. Counter attack for Del Toro. Vingegaard follows. Remco trying to chase. 3K to go. And Pogacar doesn't follow. Right, now we have to try and hold on to Jonas. We have to try and hold on to Jonas. But again, Pogacar is going to close that gap. And we are cooking ourselves, just trying to create some kind of separation here. Sexas is behind. We've dropped everyone, apart from Remco, Tadej, and Jonas Vingegaard. And there it is for Caja Rural. He is unbeatable, no matter who he rides for. Del Toro cracks on the Seren, but Pogacar attacks everyone and is going to win the Tour de France. It's just unbelievable. We have to now try and follow Sexas. Fight for the white jersey. 053 Richard, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you joining today. I'm sat on Sexas here. We have Remco up the road, maybe threatening our third place. We could lose the podium here today, guys. Such are our efforts to try and win this race. We'll try and get back to Remco here, though, who has his teammate on his wheel. Ooh, this is tricky. Can we get back to Remco? Not sure we can, you know. Hey, Richard, loves to see PCM. Love to see you in here, Richard. Thanks for joining today. We tried to get to Remco and we failed. Pogacar is cruising to a stage win on the Col de Seren. Remco has Lipovitz helping him, and I think Remco is going to jump us for third place in the GC here, guys. We've been aggressive here today. here on the final mountain stage of this Tour de France. And sadly, we are going to pay for it big time. We tried to win the race and we might even lose our podium with Del Toro. Right, let's recover before the final climb up the Seren. Let's get a gap to Remco. Remco needs to make up 1 minute on us. Okay, can Remco do that? Let's get the gap to Remco Evenepoel. We know Pogacar's going to win the stage today. We'll put it to Sexas then. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Isostatic Angel. No shame in losing to those 3 aliens, is there? No shame in it. 5k to go. Right, here we go, Torito. We try and take this final corner well. Let's try and set our tempo. 75. Maybe follow Sexas. Currently, we're defending from Remco. That's my goal now. Defend 3rd place to Remco Evenepoel. Tadej is too good. He's in a different league. We know that at this point. Oh, Tuga Booga. Don't tell me Pogacar took KOM as well. Did he really? Oh, you could be right. You actually could be right there. We could have lost KOM. We could be losing White. We could be losing our podium today. Torito completely cooked as we come over the top of Alpe d'Huez. 1k to go. Pogacar has already run. Remco finishes at around 1 minute 10. Sexas drops us as well. He's going to finish at 1 minute 40. And where do we finish? Do we hold our podium? It's going to be really close. It's going to be oh so close. I think we hold our podium. We might lose KOM to Poggy. As you say, Tugga Booga. Thanks for the follow, Mojo DK94. Welcome in. We've just had a crazy stage 20 of the tour. We went all in to try and win yellow. But that man at the top, even riding for Caja Rural, is a different animal, different league to everyone. What can you say to that, guys? You can't say I didn't try. You can't say I didn't try. I think we lost podium. Ryan says we lost podium. I think we're safe by 3 seconds. I think it's so close. We could be 1 second losing the podium and 1 point behind in KOM. That could be our reality right now. Oh, no. Mojo, hey Tim, I've been a long time watcher on YouTube. Thank you for all the content. It's lovely to see. Unfortunately, I can't play PCM myself anymore. So it's nice to see the content from you, Benji and Emre. Hey, Mojo, thanks for joining today. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that. Appreciate you supporting the content. I do want to have a look at here at the... Oh, my word. Look how many riders are going to finish over the time limit today, guys. Olav Koy is gone. Dali is gone. Gamay is gone. Philipsen is going to be over the time limit. Wow. Xavier, if you're still here, your dream has just come true. Baptiste Weisstroffer is going to miss it as well. We're going to have about 12 riders, 15 riders miss the time cup here. Remco gets the bonus. You are right. You are right about that. I'm nervous to see this podium. I'm nervous to see this podium, guys. But there's one stage remaining, remember? There's one stage remaining. You never know what can happen, as there is Tadej. Jonas did well to follow. But Tadej Pogacar in a different league. We lose 59 seconds plus bonus to Remco. We lose just under 30 to Sexas. And this is the moment of truth, guys. Let's have a look. Are we still on the podium of the Tour de France? We lose the podium by 6 seconds to Remco Evenepoel. We're going to finish almost 5 minutes behind Tadej Pogacar unless we drop him on Champs-Élysées. And we're off the podium. No. Oh, we finish off the podium. Hey, we went all in. We're going to finish 4th place, I think, at this Tour de France. Best climber. Tadej's going to take that as well. He's going to take that by 6 points over us. We can't beat Tadej even in the polka dot jersey. And Tadej even wins the green jersey. Tadej has just won yellow, green, and polka dots riding for Caja Rural. Unless he loses it on Champs-Élysées. Let's see about that, though. This is insane. This is insane. Anyway, we do at least... We're going to win 1 jersey, hopefully. We are going to beat Paul Sexas by 14 seconds in the white jersey. Such a close battle here, like we saw in real life as well. We're going to beat Sexas though. But we lose the podium to Remco Evenepoel. That is savage. That is savage to see. No, it doesn't. It doesn't freeze times, Isostatic Angel. So we still have the chance into Champs-Élysées to maybe take back third place. Yeah. Take back the podium on the last stage. Here for the Remco Rage, says Robert. Hey, we have one more stage. Xavier, 6 seconds down in our race for the podium. 6 points behind Tadej in the polka dot jersey. Something weird going on there. We can't make up the points in polka dot. Tadej's going to win that. We're second, by the way, in the green jersey, who all the green jersey riders are out the race. That is hilarious. Look at that. No sprinters. Doria Godon might be the fastest sprinter left in the Tour de France right now. Or Pedersen. That is so funny. Let's have a look. How many riders DNF today? Loads. Philipsen, Fretin, Deli, Gamay, Coy. All the sprinters are gone. Anyway, guys, one final stage left. We don't have enough points left to take the polka dot jersey. We're going all in to try and win the stage. Try and finish on a high. Try and somehow drop Remco Evenepoel on Champs-Élysées. Let's have some fun. It's Paris time. Salty Dog, Yates loses top 10. We gave up Yates on that final stage, really, didn't we? He was our play. He was always our secondary play in the GC. But yeah, that's also a shame, isn't it? That's also a shame to see Yates lose his top 10. Xavier loves it. The over the time limits. As of course, now we've made it out of the mountains, Del Toro gets his +1 day. Isn't that typical? What more can you say out of PCM? We're going to finish 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st in their respective jerseys, guys. Oh, no. Anyway, the +1 does at least give us a chance of moving up in the GC, maybe. Let's get to Paris. Like you say, Ryan, we've got some good form. Nils Pollitt on another magic day. Del Toro on a plus day. Let's put Remco in trouble. And our only goal in this final stage of the race. Where the hell are you, buddy? Where the hell are you? Our only goal in the final stage of the race, I can't find him on this screen right here. There he is dropping Remco Evenepoel. Can we do it? Let's try. Ryan says raindrops cancel GC. Yeah, fair point. Just neutralize it all. Neutralize it from 10 stages ago when we were still beating Tadej. That's my shout. What do you think about that, by the way, guys? Should the last stage of the tour this year, should the GC times have been neutralized from 40k to go or whatever it was? Is that a bit over the top by the organizers? Let me know what you think. I'm not sure about it myself. Why put the race in if you want to neutralize GC, right? It's a stage. It's a stage of the tour. They count all the same. As Salty Dog said in chat, yeah, we lose our top 10 with Yates, but that's fine. 11th place in the end. Behind Lipovitz, Carapaz is gonna ruin everyone's race, ruin the fun to secure 9th place in the GC. Ayuso 8th. Pigcock is going to be 7th, maybe, just beating Ayuso. Schiamo 6th right now. He's had a really good race, only 40 seconds behind Sexas, who's right behind Del Toro, who's even closer to Remco. And then there's a massive gap to the two aliens at the top. M4, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for the follow. GC time should have counted. I don't think it ruined anything as the gaps were plenty wide, but I hope this isn't the scheme for future years. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. And it didn't ruin the stage, of course, but why? But why put them in? You know, if someone didn't want to risk losing time in the GC, you know, they had a big enough gap to drop back in the GC. The Belgian dude, thanks for follow. Welcome him. M4, well, I'm afraid to say he's done it. Tadej Pogacar, riding for Caja Rural, in the rain here in Paris is going to win the yellow jersey. He's going to beat us. And we're going to have him winning the polka dot jersey and the yellow jersey and maybe even the green jersey riding for Caja Rural. That's what's happened in this race. Wild stuff. Some guy from Caja, exactly. You put it perfectly, Isostatic Angel. Yeah, Gulag Survivor, completely agree. Should go to the last meter, the GC battle. Doesn't really make sense why it didn't. I've just realised we do have this intermediate sprint coming up. And we're in a pretty good... We're in third place right now with Del Toro. So let's just try and take some points here. Pedersen gets some, but we're going to roll across. And we are still third place. We should get third place in that jersey. But can we do it? Can we pull off a miracle? And can we drop? Can we drop Remco Evenepoel on this final stage? That's the goal here. Some random dude to only some random guy called Pogacar. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The Belgian dude says, if they don't freeze GC, then we won't get open racing. Well, I don't know. I think we will still. And I think they didn't announce that they were freezing GC times until later in the race, right? You know, they didn't know it before the stage. So I don't understand that. We really need to think about this because here we go. Montmartre is coming for the first time today. I'm just going to try and position on this first ascent. We have Florian. We have McNulty who can go to the front. Montmartre is coming, guys. First time up Rue Lepic. Weisdorfer really deserved to win. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? That would have been nice if he got a win in the real life tour. Anyway, Xavier wants to know the plan for dropping Remco. Well, let's see. I'm not too sure right now, but we're going to head up this first ascent. I think Remco is in a pretty good position here. Lots of Red Bull riders here. Let's go. McNulty and Vermeersch, 95 on the front. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's try and drop Remco. Let's just try and make it difficult. Over the top. Put him under pressure. There's a Red Bull rider. That's Tratnik, but Remco is literally right here above Del Toro. So that's not going to work for the moment. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's going to be very difficult to drop Remco Evenepoel on this parkour, let's be honest, because this parkour suits him pretty well. I think we just try and hammer it. We try and keep him out of... Yeah, we try and put him under pressure on every climb and go from there. That's my plan. Yes, M4. I played TDF 26 with Lucas, and I have a new video coming with Lucas on my channel playing TDF 26 as well pretty soon. So, yeah, hope you're looking forward to that. Guys, if you've enjoyed today's stream, massively appreciate you joining. Drop a like, drop a sub, drop a follow, all of that good stuff. Really appreciate it. Helps the channel out massively. As we have a Jonas Abrahamsen attack, let's try and somehow win this stage here on stage 20 of the Tour de France in Paris. We're not the favourite, not by any stretch. But we have to try something. For now, I'm happy to roll around, try and make this difficult again. Remco again to the front of the peloton though. Hang on, let's have a look. Xavier says, last lap, 3 guys at the front all out. Del Toro, another guy behind as a train formation. Before the climb ends, maintain position on the guys behind Del Toro and smash it on the guys up front. That could be the plan. That could be the plan. Isostatic Angel, thanks for the stream. Really enjoyed the VODs of the first 2. Glad you were able to catch it live. Hey, appreciate you watching the VODs and appreciate you joining today. 36k to go. 36k to go. Right, Yatesy. His GC's gone already. He's outside the top 10. You smash it, boy. Del Toro in a decent position. These guys shouldn't be that far back. Vermeersch out of position. That is not ideal. Anyway, here we go. Again, McNulty to the front. 95. Vermeersch, just try and get back to the wheel, actually. Del Toro is suffering for energy, guys. I have to say. But again, Remco in a good position. Lots of Red Bull riders. There is Remco. We're going to try and do it on the final ascent of Montmartre. The problem is Remco's a really good stamina rider. So yeah, it's still going to be tricky. And I feel like attacking between the sectors is going to be even more tricky. So there's no point in attacking between the sectors. Right. These guys can chill. You can see the peloton is suffering massively in this group. Some riders dropped. Let's focus on the front though. Back around the Arc de Triomphe. Maybe Remco punctures on the last lap of Montmartre cobbles. Hey, that would be good, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. Sadly, I can't see it happening. We now have 6 riders at the front. All of the rouleurs have gone up the roads. I'm happy not to join them. I think they're spending a lot of energy. Finally, Caja Rural doing some work at this race. And this is going to be my strategy. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to put Del Toro in third wheel. Vermeersch is going to be on the wheel. And Xavier, I might take a leaf out of your book. We're going to try. We're going to try. Gulag, we're going to put Wellens to the front here. Wellens is going to smash it into Montmartre. Up Rue Lepic. Then we have Pollitt on a really good day. He's going to fly up the climb. Del Toro is going to try and follow. And Vermeersch is going to fall away. And we're going to see if we can drop Remco Evenepoel for third place in the GC. And hopefully Pollitt can help us over the top as well. That's the goal here. Can we make it happen? Here we go. Here we go. Now's our moment. Tim Wellens up to the front. 90. We use all the gels. Torito not on the wheel. It's fine. It's fine. This is our moment, guys. This is our moment. We go for third place. Wellens up to 95, up to 99, into the climb. It's a lovely move by Wellens and no one can follow. No one can follow the UAE boys. Wellens is cooked, but we have Nils Pollitt over the top who's on a massive day. And we have 30 seconds right now in the peloton. Pogacar trying to follow. Remco's nowhere. Remco is absolutely nowhere. Here we go. 11k to go. And there's 12 riders in the group behind. What a mess this is. It's all over the roads. Right, where's Remco? Remco is chasing behind as well. This is our moment. Remco chasing to get back on. Wellens is done. Pogacar trying to chase. Do we have enough left though to hold on all the way? Vamos! Vamos, Torito. Right, this has all come back together. Remco's in this chasing group. 102 riders here. And Remco himself is chasing. Can we crack him? The best flat rider in the world. Oh, it's worked well. Vermeersch is done. The problem is Vermeersch is done. And Pollitt is cooked as well. And we're trying our best to hold on. But Remco Evenepoel is a beast. Come on. Come on. Pogacar and Remco going clear. But we have nothing left, guys. We have simply nothing left. Again, that's our problem. We've given everything. Is Remco cooked? I just don't know. No, Remco's back. Remco is back. We tried everything there, guys. We tried everything. Pollitt did everything as well. Del Toro is going to follow Remco all the way to the line. Look at that, marking him. Can we drop him in the final? We're going to sprint. There goes Del Toro. There goes Pollitt. It's not going to be a stage win for us. Mads Pedersen wins on Champs-Élysées. Turnus in second, Van Dijk third in a race where the sprinters have all gone. And Tadej Pogacar is going to win the race for Caja Rural. Win the yellow jersey at the Tour de France. He's going to win the polka dot jersey and I think the green jersey as well. We gave our all. We gave our all. We went all in for the yellow jersey and we end up losing our podium, finishing in 4th place at the race. 2nd in the polka dot jersey and 3rd place in the green as well. We're the nearly man at this Tour de France with Torito. And Tadej Pogacar is just unbeatable. What can you say? He is absolutely unbeatable. We do have at least one victory. We're going to win the white jersey, guys. Let's have a look at the podiums. I think the podiums are glitched actually on this stage, but let's have a look at the final standings. There is Pedersen. I think we did our best. I wouldn't have changed much. We were aggressive in this final mountain stages. But Tadej Pogacar just got too much help from EF and other teams too. So yeah, I'm salty about that, not going to lie. Okay, we're going to get the podiums. Pedersen wins it here on Champs-Elysees. The sun's come out for the podium, apparently. Tadej Pogacar, there he is in his trade team Caja Rural jersey, is gonna win the Tour de France. We missed the podium by 6 seconds, but we end up almost 5 minutes behind Tadej. The man is different level. I don't want to do another one of these challenges against Tadej. Yeah, not fun. Getting cooked by Tadej. He wins the polka dot jersey as well. We miss out by 6 points, but we weren't really going for that jersey, so no hard feelings there. There's Tadej in the polka dot jersey. And in green, we finished third, and Mads Pedersen overtakes Pogacar to win the green jersey. There it is. But there's one more jersey. There's one more jersey we haven't looked at yet. Of course, Isaac Del Toro is going to hold on to the white jersey, beating Paul Sexas to that one. And I'm really happy with that. 14 seconds in the end. What a fight that was on stage 20. And we beat Sexas to white jersey. But that wasn't the goal. That wasn't the goal of this race. We wanted to win the Tour de France, but Tadej Pogacar. It was a really fun race. It was a cagey race, a cagey GC battle throughout. But yeah, Pogacar's going to win it. He's going to win it by almost 5 minutes on Del Toro. Vingegaard had a really good race as well. And here's the scary thing, guys. I believe in the new World DB update that came out today, Tadej Pogacar has been given 85 mountain. So he's got an upgrade. We were playing old Tadej. We weren't even playing 85 mountain Tadej, who you can enjoy playing on PCM in the coming days. Thanks, Javier. It was a good race. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Maybe lock him on Lotto. Yeah, M4. That's a good idea. Gulag, love you too. Classic Caja Rural Tour de France dominance. It's so boring, isn't it? So boring seeing this every year. Hey, Ryan, appreciate it. It was fun to watch. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, and you're right. It was close to the real top 10. If Vingegaard finished, he probably finishes second. Then we have Remco, Del Toro, Sexas, Skielmos, right? It's really almost mirroring the real life top 10. That's crazy. Really good realism there. Love that. And yeah, like you say, isostatic as well. The final standings look very similar to IRL if Vingegaard and Lipovitz hadn't crashed. You guys are completely right. That's cool to see. So yeah, we couldn't have done much more, right? That's what you're saying there. Anyway, guys, I'm absolutely cooked. That's a what? That's a 3-hour 38 stream right now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this race. Let me know what else you want to see in terms of streams coming up. Do you want to see career, pro cyclist? Do you want to see more one-off challenges like this? Let me know. And yeah, really enjoyed doing these streams lately. I'm going to go rest up for the rest of the evening. Yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. You could use Lenny and Sexas. Yeah, that could be fun. Poor Lenny was worse here. Yeah, Lenny was only 17th. I think he probably deserved 80 mountain and better recovery than what he's got in this game. So yeah, you're right. I think he's got 80 mountain now as well. So I think we'll see a stronger Lenny in game 2. Anyway, guys, like I was saying, 4th place for Del Toro. Pogacar wins the Tour for Caja Rural. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Drop those likes, follows, subscriptions as well, if you haven't already. Have a great rest of your day. I'm absolutely cooked, and I'm going to go cry in a corner because Tadej Pogacar is unbeatable here on PCM. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next one.